What is up, everybody? It's Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock.
There's Bomber.
And it is that time again. Yep, Bomber made it right as the intro started.
Who the fuck is that?
Weird guy.
We were just talking about you, Bomber, right before you jumped in.
I was worried sick about you.
Because Lady had made the comment that we should play Sharp Dressed Man by ZZ Top when you come in as an intro.
It was totally.
I'd be okay with that.
I totally think we should. But
I don't have quite that beard, but
Close
and then
enough.
you show up in a t-shirt.
Yeah. But we have a lot of shit to cover tonight. There's been a lot of things happen. And plus, we're giving away a few games, and we're just going to have some fun with it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in case you didn't notice, we have a new overlay, so now you can see more of the cameras. Now everybody's not cut off at the top and at the bottom, so let's get this shit started. And we will start with the bottom right corner, the guy on the camera, Kratos' third cousin, 3 times removed by marriage. What's happening, Mr. Bomber?
Man, it's going. I'm excited for tonight. I don't know why. I know it's Cinco de Mayo and all that good stuff. I figure I go ahead and, I got suckered into it today. So, a buddy at work said you cannot leave work without having some alcohol. So he bought me one of my favorite beers. So I was like, well, F you then. So,
Oh, that's nice.
it was pretty
Aw.
awesome. It is pretty awesome. So,
Is it an IPA? It looked like an IPA.
No, it's actually a Mexican lager made by
Better
Good
Busch.
People, which is one of our craft beer places down here in Birmingham. So,
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, I'm ready for tonight. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
and then our first guest in the middle, the man from the Shop Podcast. What's happening, Mr. Fuzzy Belvedere?
What's up, everyone? Glad to be here. Thanks for the invite. Man, you guys always rock, so I'm ready to rock with you guys tonight. Let's get it.
And before
Glad to
anybody
have you,
asks,
Felix.
yeah, Fork is going to try to make it, but his schedule at the hospital has been pretty crazy. So hopefully we can get Fork in here before the show ends. Hopefully. And another person that we don't get to see very often, we have Skipper McBallslick himself. What's happening, Cloud?
Fuck, that name changes every goddamn time.
Careful, he spits.
That's right, the Cobra. How's everybody doing? Thanks
That
for coming
Canadian
out.
Cobra.
God damn, this is a busy fucking month for gaming, man. There's 12 games on Xbox alone that I'm excited for. So,
Wait. The person
Yeah.
that says Xbox has no games is saying there's a lot of games on
well,
Xbox.
they finally have some games. So, yeah, doing good. Not much new. Just busy with work and the kids and writing a little bit. That's about it.
Still on probation?
Still on probation.
Okay.
They're taking it easy on me, though. I get 4
That's
meals now instead of
Well,
3.
you are in Canada, so
Yeah. Well,
they're
yeah.
probably like, please stop it, okay?
Fuck, I wish they were
Stop
that.
it,
Was that
get
your
out.
accent?
You just get
Oh,
one,
bullshit.
He did.
you just get
We're
one
really
less
not that friendly
jar
up
of
here,
maple syrup
so.
a month, that's all.
Stop it or get out.
Get out.
Get there.
I'm Scottish.
Fuck, I even got to work on
You
that.
take the stick and then you whack the fucking ball.
I'm fucking
right.
Canadian, not British. Come on.
All right, and then to the top, well, the middle to the right, another Canadian. What is happening? Peniac Giant, and otherwise, we're just going to name you Sean.
Okay. That's
What's up,
fine.
bitch?
Doing great.
What's up, Sean?
Wednesday has been good. This week's been good. There's lots of stuff to talk about. Returnal kicks my ass. But, man, oh man. The hooks on that game are awesome. Can't wait to play again.
Love
but
the post you put up.
We will have a Returnal discussion before this podcast is over.
Excellent.
Yep, we will definitely have that discussion. And then in the middle, and actually, sadly, the only female on the podcast since Fork's not here,
Oh, Arizona.
we have Lady White Claw herself. What's happening, Lady?
Not much. I'm excited to be here. I am not drinking tonight, so this will be a first for the show.
Dun, dun,
What?
dun.
I know.
Don't
But I have
worry, I'm
coffee.
not either. So
I have
we'll
coffee.
do
I
this
told you
together.
there were pod people, but you didn't believe
Right,
it.
you just made Willie leave. He's like, "What the fuck?
I'm out of here. You're
No,
not
I was
drinking.
like,
This can't
fuck
be
this
good.
shit. I'm done.
He's like, I don't even know you anymore.
This can't be good if Lady's not going to be drunk. Halfway.
It's
No.
just Madam White now. No
I'll
white
be
claw, just white.
I'm wearing white,
Madam
too. I have
Whitey.
white nails. Fuck it. It works. It works. No.
I am nervous
excited.
now.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Uh,
I think.
And then to her left, we had the leader of the Dreadites. Dread, is there anything going on weird with you? I mean,
No, just play the
Okay.
village. Yeah, that's it.
You played the village. You didn't seem like the village people type, but hey,
No,
you.
yeah,
Hey, why
Matt
YMCA,
just asked
right?
if I was pregnant. I am not pregnant, Matt. Do not worry.
Oh wow, wow.
Oh, is Matt in chat?
Oh yeah, Matt's in chat.
Yeah.
Matt, I'm assuming you're listening. You were chosen for the winner of the Resident Evil giveaway, the Twitter one. So
Congratulations!
congrats, buddy. Myself
Congrats,
or
Matt.
Fork will get with you later on. So don't buy the fucking game, all right? It's covered. All right, carry on.
Did you hear that, Matt?
Where's that
Hey,
Matty
just watch
boy?
what you
Where is
open
he at?
From Ford.
Maddie.
Oh, Silent Hill dude's pregnant though.
Yeah, well, we knew he was pregnant already. All right. And up at the top right, we have our Borderlands sperm thingy, Leo. What's going on,
Oh
dude?
fuck, that's me. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good night. Hopefully it gets better. And on to you, Ghost.
So
wait a minute, we got
Oh,
we gotta do it properly. First, we have Ghost, the leader of the Myrtle Beach Flat Earth Society.
Hey, what's up,
My
everybody? All right. Hey, what's up, everybody?
There it is.
Let's talk about some fucking games.
yes.
Take it away, Wilmy.
All right, let's do it. Matter of fact, I think we predicted this on this podcast several times, and I know every other podcast has too. Let's talk about Stadia.
Yeah.
Why? We're supposed to have
Stadia.
fun. Like, fuck.
All right, so Stadia is great.
Yeah, Stadia is amazing. It's so amazing that the head people have left, and today 6 more people left. So I guess that means there's 1 person left working on Stadia.
Well,
Well,
Stadia
there's only
does
one
have,
person playing, so
Stadia does
not
have
me anymore,
Outriders
that's
on it. There we go. I plugged it since Fork ain't here.
oh, damn.
That's why it's collapsing.
But yeah, today apparently 6 more staff members left Google Stadia to join Haven Studios, along with Jay Raymond. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So
I don't know these people, but I still think that's crazy. Just quick.
I would have
It's
gone
a quick
Very
turnaround.
wherever Jade was going. I was going.
And as a matter of fact, if you're paying attention today to The Verge, didn't they release some things saying that more or less they're saying their court documents leaked today between the Apple and Epic
Yeah.
court hearing?
Microsoft all in the middle of that.
They're pretty much saying Stadia is shut down at this point.
Ooh.
Take that for what you will, but I don't know. What are y'all's
I don't
thoughts?
think I'm going to sleep tonight.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Whatever. Right now, the only ones I care about that will go that are currently even worried about cloud gaming is Microsoft right now. So cool. Everybody else they thought of it as a second wind. So Microsoft's just going to be the ones that have to push it through, and maybe they will. I mean, hopefully they will. I mean, because they've been putting a shit ton of money into it. So
I mean,
And Adam?
no one actually thinks Luna is going to take off, right?
Dude,
No.
I think Luna
No.
was
That's
DOA.
already dead.
Dude, it was,
I keep
it
forgetting
was
about
dead when it
Luna.
was announced, man.
Luna was DOA when they had the extravagant price for their for the setup in the get go of beta testing.
Named-
Yeah, they and I'll tell you how sad Luna is. I actually get constant emails from them asking me to play something.
They're begging you at this point, right?
The
Yeah,
funny
pretty
thing
much.
is everyone
Do
gives Stadia shit for their library. Go over there and check out Luna. Jesus.
Is there
Yeah,
numbers
that
for
would
how
help,
many
right?
people actually bought the controller, the like Luna controller? I'd
I
like to
haven't
see
seen
how many
nothing
people
myself,
actually fucking bought
The
that.
controller actually looks
Can't be
okay,
more than 12,
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say,
but
yeah,
there's nothing to play. But
exactly.
If
The
you're a
controller
gaming
looks all
collector,
right.
you might
I mean-
buy it so you can put it next to a Ouya or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
but-
oh yeah. No, dude, I
Right,
found out.
Dad?
No,
Is
you
that
get
like
the
a
Luna
Canadian
controller.
Thing? 'Cause Cloud brings that up all the goddamn time.
No, just get
What?
the Luna controller so you can play the Soldier Boy console.
oh yeah, that fucking thing. That's right.
Oh yeah. I'm just curious if Stadia is actually going to hold up to their promise that it will under. Which I love the fact that they had a plan B.
Yeah, Plan B
no,
is sell.
no pun intended, right?
Yeah.
But they had a
Run for the
plan B.
hills.
That if they don't last, that they're going to figure out how to transfer those games that you've paid for, so you can still play them on some other platform.
Mm.
So I'm just wondering, do I get that also with all the the enhanced versions that I got for free? Do I get that too, even though I quit out of them
No,
2 months ago?
no, not a chance.
No.
no.
Eh,
I
fuck
even
it.
have my doubts, so they'll hold up to their word on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I mean,
exactly.
shit, they didn't even have their word when they said you're gonna have 4K gaming. I mean, come on, guys.
Yeah, and see the bad part. I jumped in. I was one of the early founders or whatever they called it, and
Yeah,
you had to buy. You couldn't even get a typical surround sound system to work.
Wow.
It would only do 5.1 surround. So
Hell, I'm probably one of the only ones on here that still plays on Stadia.
I'm pretty sure you
I
are.
think you
Yeah.
are. Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got Borderlands Ultimate Edition on there, so I'm gonna play it.
And you've got it on every other console.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
it's available.
just the one.
Ah,
I don't believe you. I want to, but I don't.
yeah,
No,
I
I have
don't believe you either.
the Ultimate Edition on there. I don't have Ultimate Edition on any other platform.
Ooh, the ultimate, eh?
Ultimate.
Right? The fancy one.
That sounds so
You got the
ultimate.
fancy.
It's the
It's
one
the
with the
fancy
season
little
pass
promise.
too.
Do you hold your
Extra
pinkies out when
trees.
you're playing on that one?
Oh, classy. Like,
No, I'm keyboard and mouse. I need my pinkies.
I'm picturing that.
I'm trying to picture that too.
oh my goodness.
And Infinite,
Sorry.
thank you for the $5 super chat. Hit that like button. Seriously, just beating Nano to the first super chat. Yeah, Nano has
That's
not
right.
got started yet.
Yeah, he hasn't started.
$5 for a holla.
Fork
I
hasn't
did
given
not-
him a
I did
reason
not-
yet.
We're
I
not
did not-
talking about the vibrators or what is the other one?
It's too early for that shit.
I did not tell Nano that we would not mention the word Game Pass this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We don't have any like trigger words this week.
Yeah, no triggering word.
fanboy triggered.
Right?
I think we can all pretty much agree Stadia has gone the way of Google Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good riddance, whatever. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I know
Yeah.
people
I agree.
probably liked it and probably still do. Somebody does, but I don't care. Like as soon because which one is the Uplay Plus in? Is that
Both.
Stadia?
That's
Luna.
Luna. It's in
Luna
Luna.
right now.
So it's in both.
Yeah, it's
Luna.
in
So I can't wait until that's done. Like when Stadia just closes up everything, so that way there's no contractual, I guess obligation to keep it only on that platform, and you could just, move it to Game Pass.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, even if they
You
shut
said
it
the
down
G
now,
word.
Oh,
Only
crap.
out
Damn it!
I'm supposed to do that.
Don't say the G word.
I'm not supposed to say the G word.
Yeah,
Damn it!
I know.
I'm gonna blame Nano. That's all Nano.
It was a cool concept, horrible execution, and
well, I mean,
look
they
where it's
just
at.
added a search bar, 2 weeks ago?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, no shit. That's gonna redeem the service
Literally,
overnight.
Google just added a search bar.
The one thing Google is actually known for a search bar, and they fucking just added it to Stadia.
I mean, even if they shut down Stadia, I'm out $1.49. I'm not worried. That's how much I paid for the
$1.49.
Ultimate Edition, $1.49.
That's hilarious.
Oh, and Invader. I would not recommend doing that, sir. If you stand in front of a mirror in a dark bathroom and say Game Pass 3 times, a rabid PlayStation fanboy will come out screaming at you, telling you you're renting your game.
It's true.
You don't want to do
This is
that.
true.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And I agree with Shizno. Stadia had a lot of potential, but they fucked it up. They didn't cock it up. They fucked it up.
Cocked it up. Oh, like
Yep. Either way you want to say it. But real quick before, is Sean still here?
No.
he went and got a beer. I'm pretty sure.
Damn it.
I feel like that's
Yeah,
what it
I'm pouring a
And
beer.
for the Canadian
Same.
people, I got it for $1.83.
You know your conversions off the top of your head now?
That's pretty damn good, actually.
I've got a
No, I use this cool thing called a search bar. It's called
Oh, that's a thing.
You Googled it. Nice.
Gotcha.
The thing not in Stadia until recently.
All right. There's one quick conversation we've got to have before we get into all these other topics.
Let's go.
Let's talk about Returnal.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm out.
I'd rather not.
I've got to say, I was looking forward to this game. I've played the shit out of it. And I even did a live stream of it last week. And it was kind of sad that it actually started glitching up during the live stream.
yeah.
I had doors that would not open. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't pick things up. I love the game. But Housemark actually came back and said it's not a game code problem. It's a PS5 problem.
Yikes.
Which is, that's not a good thing to say. Like, I'm just saying, I know they're not bought, or, well, maybe they are. Are they? They are bought by Sony,
Not-
right? That's
Not
right.
yet.
Not
I
yet.
don't
Okay.
think so.
So they're
And maybe
almost
not at
there.
all.
Yeah, not technically.
Now-
but there's
now-
still the
now if they're
PS
saying
Studios
it's a-
thing still on.
Now, if they're saying it's a PS5 issue,
And the
I'm
bad
sorry,
part,
don't
the
say that.
game, if you can actually play it, it's fucking amazing.
Mhm.
The way everything, I mean, the mechanics, the controls, everything works really, really well. But the glitches, and then I got to the first boss, and my game just fucking crashed and went to dash. So you
which means you
lose
have to start all over. right?
everything. Pretty much, yeah.
What blows me away with Returnal, like I haven't played it myself, but I've seen lots, is that I've probably seen about a dozen fucking people just blown away with the gameplay mechanics. And, you know, at the heart of it, it's a roguelite, which is nothing new. I mean, fuck, those have been around for 25 fucking years or more.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but yeah, some guy tweeted out the other day that he's like, we need more games with this fucking, of this genre. And I'm like, dude, I can fucking send you a list of about 30 if you want.
Go to Steam.
You know,
Yeah,
it's,
no
it's
shit.
got its own thing, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. I do want to play it though. I like those kind of games.
I think, like, just to kind of say what, like, to not say defending this person, whoever tweeted that out, but because this is the first AAA-esque type game to be this roguelike game coming out
True.
and come from PlayStation as well, I think that's probably why I think this genre per se is getting even more looks at. Because I mean, we all know, like, Dead Cells, that was huge. It did well, but it wasn't like
not
this game.
AAA
It's not
yeah.
Returnal. You know, it's not Returnal. You know, it didn't get the coverage like Returnal. So I personally believe because of this is why people that never even knew about roguelikes don't have Game Pass, so they don't have the opportunity to see some of the roguelikes that just all automatically are in Game Pass right now, including Dead Cells. So I think a lot of it is because of that. So just not seeing these type of games, and I think it's a great thing personally. I mean, yeah, I don't think I have the patience for the game, even though I think it looks gorgeous and it looks a hell of a lot of fun. But with everybody talking about crashing and locking up and then you lose every bit of your progress, I'd probably break something.
I'm surprised you brought up Dead Cells and not Hades. I figured that was the most popular.
Now
I know
that's
Dead Cells. See,
yeah, I
Dead
was
Cells
gonna
makes
say
more
Hades.
reference to me than Hades because I haven't been able to have a chance to play it. So
And see, that's another thing. I haven't
Damn
played it.
console peasants.
yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah.
Totally.
If you saw my PC, yes.
I don't know, Bomber. You and I are going 1 for 1 on these PC issues.
Hey, but you're building one, so
Yeah, at least I'm building one. I just can't finish building it.
hey, the 3090 is going to come out tomorrow from EVGA, so you can get one of them.
You got a 3-minute window to get one.
3
That's
minutes,
about-
3 seconds.
Yeah, 3 seconds if you're lucky.
As soon as I
Yeah, the
get a
bot's already
notification
crapped,
that
in
it's
the
there,
video.
I click on it. Like I figured out the timing that when certain cards come in and you know, from certain vendors and certain manufacturers, so I know when to start looking. And as soon as it pops in, I click on that link and it's already gone. I'm like, fuck! It just popped up. So
I can't wait until we go back to in-store buys for some of that stuff.
It should already be. It should already be that way. I'm sorry.
Micro Center. Actually,
Fuck, not here. Jesus.
It's BS. Now, yeah, I guess Canada's a little jacked up right now, but
We're all sorts of fucked up here.
but
Things are not good.
But like we've had many months where stores are open for everything else. I can go buy a laptop right now.
Mhm.
So
dude.
throw out everything else in the freaking stores. Who freaking cares?
That's
right
what.
now?
That's
The
what
people
I
that
I
just
agree.
can't go, fine, whatever. If you don't want to go, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go. Like let
That's
me
what
go.
I said when Best Buy made that announcement. Last year that they would not allow consoles in the store. I was like, "What the hell? You can go in the Best Buy any time of the day. They're open their normal hours.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you allow somebody to buy a console and just pick it up in the store?"
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me
even
either.
if you ordered it online, you had to go pick it up in the store. That
Yeah,
helps
that's currently right now.
alleviate some.
They
Some
actually
Target's doing
in
it.
Japan
Best
made
Buy,
'em-
you can't order it unless you pick it up in the store.
in Japan they made them go to the store and wait in line to get it. Like you couldn't first serve. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
First in
and
line,
that
first serve.
at least makes sense. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the store and what was it? Italian Clowns and I put out something on Micro Center, and they were like, "Yeah, we've been getting a lot of requests for Central Florida, so they're actually, I mean, they're looking at bringing it down here, but that does me no good right now.
No,
future,
not right now.
It'll take about a year to even get one.
Mm.
And those are the only places right now that you can only go in store to buy stuff.
Yeah.
And the closest one I think is what, Atlanta?
That's a hell of a drive.
I'm in PA, so I have
ATO.
the one in St. David that's like 30 minutes from my house. So
All right, so what I need you to do is
Dred's gonna send you some nudes. And,
I'm gonna just
within the
forward
next
the
30 days, I'm definitely going to take some time off and line up,
I
a
don't
day in
blame you.
advance like I did for my PS5. Like I got lucky on the Black Friday thing for a PS5. That was the only way I got mine because I completely blew it on the what do you call them, the pre-order day. But
nice. If you can get a 3090 at the actual price without it being marked up like that, I'll send you money.
Okay.
Well, just order it
he's
tomorrow,
not
man.
going to. He's lying, but
Yeah.
Anyhow.
All right. Well, now let's talk about the next one. This one actually got a few of us here on the panel pissed off.
I know what it is.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
really makes me mad, but Resident Evil's producer says Village was balanced based on feedback that Resident Evil 7 was too scary.
Wait, that's not a joke? I thought
No,
somebody
that's
tweeted that
not
as
a
a
joke.
joke earlier.
Not a
true.
joke.
No, that's
Nope, that's
confirmed.
serious.
Yep.
100%
Bunch
serious.
of bullshit.
Whatever,
Look,
I'm still
the-
excited. Fuck, I don't
The
care.
article just said it's less tense. Like it's gonna have less of that. Like
Stop defending them, lady.
fucking
But it's Resident Evil.
But I hate that fucking part of Resident Evil. So I'm kind of like, I'm alright with that. I'd rather take jump scares and fucking.
But plus,
see,
if
for
you,
me-
you got Lady D
Everybody
chasing
says
you,
it's
everyone's
gonna
like,
play
"Oh,
more like
no."
4. It's
Oh,
gonna
no,
play
she's
more
gonna
like
get
Resident
me.
Evil 4. So I
She's
don't know.
A little
gonna
more
get me.
action than spooky
Yeah,
stuff.
it's gonna be
Stuck
more
in.
action. So I'm okay with that.
And see, I'm with that with Lady,
Husk.
but like for me, I know I'm not a scary
Screaming
game
already.
person, but this pisses me off just because I think it's kind of like why is that your reasoning? Because people thought it was too scary. That's just stupid to me.
Not
point,
everybody
right?
uses tampoons.
That is
Like
my favorite
it's
genre
like-
of game. If you want to
It's-
play fucking Barney, then buy Barney.
Fucking A.
Hey, they do
There's
have a Barney
SpongeBob
mod
games
for
out there, I
Resident
mean.
Evil though.
It's like asking
I
for a
saw
Souls
that.
game to go on easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
It-
yeah,
oh,
wasn't
it's a
wasn't
Souls game's
Orc
a Souls
just in
game.
chat asking for that?
Yeah, and Returnal needs to have
Yeah.
an easy mode. That way,
No,
you can
that's-
get the story.
That's yeah. That's,
But my whole thing is, and this is where I know I'm a hypocrite, my whole thing is let the devs make it the way they want to make it. But yet they're not making it the way they want to make it. They're making it the way that the people were complaining about it because they didn't want, so they bent the knee to do this. And that's what kind of really does on
we
one side
don't
throw
know
me
that.
as a
They're
hypocrite.
they're making it like an older game. They're making it like 4. Like it's still gonna
But
have.
it's a
They
horror
just
game.
wanted to do a different thing. So I don't know.
Like I read
They
a
are
little
doing a
bit
different
based
thing.
on the
It's a
reviews that
village.
were starting to launch today, and it sounds like overall it is a little bit quicker paced game wise. So maybe just given the mechanics that they're using this time around, I'm sure it's still going to be fucking spooky. Like I hope so. somewhat
what I
scary.
played,
I don't see it
but-
not being spooky. I just don't see that being a thing. I just think they took
Well,
out
from
more of the anxiety.
Yeah, I don't think
Tense
it's going to
bit.
be as
But
tense
that's the
as 7
point of
was. But
Resident Evil.
It's what
Yes.
Resident Evil.
It's about tension.
It's
and
not. It's not.
Five
atmosphere.
and
It's not
six
supposed
were-
to have. It's not supposed to have Jesus on rainbows farting fucking
And like,
bubbles.
it's crazy because I don't
Well,
see how they're going to get
that
rid
would
of
be
that if
scary.
the fucking vampire
would be
bitches
scary.
are always stalking you. If they're always stalking you, how are they getting rid of that
Yeah, I don't.
that
technically,
tension?
like, look at
Well, it's
5 and
because
6.
Vampire
they
witches.
gotta
There was
show
no
sexually,
horror to those
so that's
games.
probably why.
Like
No,
they
they
were
were
just
all.
straight action.
It's like, here's a gun, go shoot some shit.
Yeah, they were like
Fucking
arcade
Resident Evil.
style.
I never played. I played 10 minutes of Resident Evil 5, and I shut it off and sold the fucking thing. Literally, I didn't touch 6.
I liked 5 and 6, but I liked it in co-op. Like, it was a fun fucking co-op experience. Like,
Yeah, I
split
played
screen.
5.
It was.
That
Co-op
fun
was
fucking
awesome.
time. So.
7
My own
felt
thing.
like a return to form, and this is supposed to be a follow up to that. And if they back off the pedal, that's not Resident Evil. I don't want them to backtrack. Don't take 2 steps back because the world's too
don't.
soft. You're fucking with my games now, motherfuckers, and that's pissing me off.
Let's talk about it after
I'm
we
not
come back
fired
and see
up.
how bad it is.
No, true, true.
Dude,
We'll
I
see
saw
how
that
fight
this
you
morning.
lost.
I started my day with that shit, and I wanted to smash my face into a wall.
Does
But
it work?
here's an actual quote. It says, "It's always our goal to create something that anybody can feel comfortable jumping in and playing."
So put an easy mode on it and be done with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
put an "I'm a pussy" mode in the game.
there
I
you
would play
go.
And
the
let
I'm a
them
pussy
fucking
mode,
have at
hands
it.
down. I'd be down
Remember-
for that.
What was it? Was it Wolfenstein or Doom? One of them had
Oh,
the
yeah.
it was Doom.
Wolfenstein's the one that has the
with
Wolfenstein has
crying,
the, like the baby.
you know, the pacifier.
Yeah, the baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
do
give them
that.
that mode.
don't
And
hurt me,
leave-
Daddy.
Yeah, don't hurt me, Daddy.
Resident
That's-
Evil
Don't hurt me, Daddy.
alone.
Like that
Yeah.
that statement about being for everybody is bullshit because they made Resident Evil 7 in VR for fuck's sakes, and that
Yeah.
would make everybody shit their pants.
Oh yeah,
That's
my
my
kids
point.
love that one. Okay.
Resident Evil is
God.
supposed to make you shit
I know.
your pants. Like, that's the point.
It's not supposed to
too.
hold your
Like,
hand and be like, "Oh, look at the cute
No.
monsters."
Yeah, that's what's kind of crazy.
So-
like, especially because this is a sequel to 7, right? Like, this is a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So even though I know I haven't played the game, because yes, I'm not playing 7, I just can't do it. But
Nope, doubt it.
I'm not going to be that gamer that's saying, yeah, I do need this to have pussy mode. Absolutely not. Like, that's the point of why
Oh.
it's the way it is. That's why it has the
Wait.
fans it has, because it's a freaking amazing horror game. Like, sure.
And that's what it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And Gamer Graham, thank you for the $5 super chat. Give Resident Evil 8 2 different modes: filthy casual and hardcore horror, scary jump motherfuckers. Oh yes, there will be blood.
Nice, Graham.
Nice. That's awesome.
I agree
Exactly.
with that.
And Nano, thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
You too.
Hey.
Heart.
H heart. Or is that just heart? I don't know. I'm really confused. Oh, hi.
H- oh, he's going through the letters. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Oh God,
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
in
he was meant
trouble.
to say hi or something.
And Nano, thank you for the other $1.99 super chat with the eyes says hi, Heart.
Hi.
I'm surprised there's an IG one coming up.
I'm high
Do you
too,
ever
Nano.
not?
Don't
Do you
worry.
ever
Herpes
not send
inbreeding,
something with the
that's
heart?
the
Is the heart like?
Oh
always
yeah,
there?
I actually forgot about this one. William brings up a good point. Grounded had a mode to change spiders to just a blob for people with arachnophobia.
That
That
was
is
a cool
true.
thing, and that's something that I think all games should have. Because
I'm actually okay, and that's okay though.
That one I
Yeah, but if you're getting a Resident Evil game, you're not, expecting
Yeah.
them to tone anything down.
That's a true
Right.
statement. Like,
And
I'm okay,
that's-
definitely with that. Like, but this,
Gee,
I think it's
hey.
stupid.
That was a choice. The thing, blobs are still just as deadly. Those marshmallows will
Right.
No,
still
yeah, those
take
blobs will
out
still
you.
whoop your
I
ass.
mean, I
Those
hope that
like
it's still
your
scary, and I
spider.
hope that tension is still there. I mean, if they, I don't know.
I mean,
but-
it's still
So all
gotten
they
really
did-
amazing reviews.
I
Yeah.
definitely think it's
so
still
I
gonna
feel
have
like
that
they're
edge
gonna be
to it
okay.
that 7 did. But
It,
Yeah, I think it'll still be good. I don't know.
I,
But
From
it's-
what I
it's
played in
more
the
open, ain't
demo, it
As
seemed
I'm like
really
halfway through 7. Can't
scripted.
finish.
Is
I
it more
think 7
scripted?
was one of
Hurry
the
up,
best
yeah.
ones.
Fork!
And
Is it?
Nano, thank you for the $1.99 super chat with the letter T and a heart. And thank you for the other $1.99 super chat with the letter D and a heart.
Okay, I'm about to cipher this.
H-I-
Oh, we left
HITD.
Canada.
Get your Dakota
Hey,
rings
shit.
out.
I know,
we
that's what
lost
I'm about
Cloud.
Is that a
Hit
disease?
D.
Hit
Clouds
me.
on that.
It's
Clouds
just
on
a
that
bit
crappy
decent.
Canadian internet.
He,
I'm on
he's
the good
he's
Canadian
trying
internet.
to spell hit the like button.
Oh my
That's-
god.
Oh!
I mean, that's
I
gonna
guess.
think about it.
All right.
Hit
But yeah,
D
please-
like
Good
button.
on you.
Please go play Viva Pinata. Leave my Resident Evil game
Damn
alone.
it, an A. What the
I
hell?
really
that ass.
want.
Well, if they make a new VV Pinata, it'll probably be a bunch of blobs, so it doesn't scare anybody.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
unicorns scare people. And Nano, thank you for the 199 super chat with a A and a heart. What the fuck are you trying to spell, Nano?
Hey,
What's up,
there-
Torque? I see you in chat there.
Hey, there are unicorns in Diablo, but you get to slaughter them, and that's really fun.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, I know.
Well, we can't
I,
have.
I slaughtered all of them, dude.
Absolutely.
But see, that's the point. It's supposed to put you in a spot where you're
It
not
is.
comfortable.
Mhm.
And that's what makes it good. That's why I have so many of those games on my PC from Steam.
Well, I mean,
You
you're
know-
just picking up Resident Evil saying, "Oh, I hope this doesn't scare me."
That's see
I
that's
don't think anybody picks it up and says that. Like, I don't think that's
So-
like so big.
Why-
for
I
Oh,
hope there's
why
no
would they
gore in
violence?
Resident Evil.
No gunplay.
like
Stalker.
I
I'm
I
sorry.
get- I
Stalker 2 is going to come out, and you're just going to walk down the highway or something. Is that it? That's all you did.
With a
Like,
flash.
there's nothing more
You're
to
cutting
it?
out so bad, Dread.
yeah, you're cutting out a
Am
lot.
I?
Yeah, you're
Okay, so I
botting
thought I
there.
was botting. All right.
Kind of like what Cloud was saying earlier is like you have this game that maybe because of the scope of where they're building it is so much different because you're not in just close quarters all the time. You're out in the woods. You're going and hunting and gathering. You're doing a lot of other things.
But if I'm out in
where-
the woods, I want something to come at me and go, ah!
no,
Well, it's
that's what-
supposed
I mean,
to. They said
which-
they hid things amongst the trees and shit.
which makes sense.
But what
I
did they
just-
hide? Unicorns? I mean, come on.
Maybe.
Yeah, scary
The tree-
fucking thing.
Actually,
Like
Maybe
it.
the
there's a
trees are
Chucky-
like
maybe there's
really
a Chucky
spaced
with
out. Like
blue eyes.
there's no like running through a dense
Me, they
forest.
put me out there.
Some guy in a trench
God.
coat.
Hold on. Nano, thank you for the 199 super chat with the B. And Nano, thank you for the other 199 super chat's got a T. What are you doing now?
I can't even.
I think
can't
he's
spell
watching
it.
Wheel of Fortune. What do you think?
If the next letter
Did-
is I,
It's a button.
trying to get
It's
help.
hit.
Did
hit
you
the
buy a
button.
vial, sir?
I don't know what he's. It's
Guys, help me out with this puzzle. I can't figure out.
HIT
Dana's being
D.
a bitch.
hit.
ABUT.
Yeah, it's hit the button.
So hit the
the
button.
button.
Now,
Another T.
Gotta
do it.
be.
Do it now.
Do it.
And you know what? I think Frizzle here pretty much nails it. They just want more sales by making it appeal to more people. It's all about profits for the shareholders. It's bad for the devs who are unable to make the game they want. Dude, I 100% agree with that statement.
Welcome to Resident Evil World.
I wonder if it'll like shoot them in the foot though. Like if they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot, and
Welcome
like people
to-
aren't gonna buy it now because they're like, well, fuck.
I don't know.
I don't
If-
think
You
so.
know,
I
those
think
who buy it.
The
you gotta
Lady
think-
D, the Lady D thirst is huge, and
Yeah,
a
that's-
lot of
Weird.
people.
It's like-
a lot-
It's
I know,
weird.
right?
I'm so over the Lady D fucking thirst thing.
Me
It's
too.
huge, and also not even just that. I just think because of the current actually great reviews it's getting, people are just gonna be like, okay, never mind. This is just it's fine. We'll play
What's
it
it,
anyway.
85, 86
It's like
right now?
85, 86 right
Yeah,
now.
I just don't want it to turn into a walking simulation.
I know one thing:
Yeah.
people are buying it.
Yeah,
for
nobody
Lady D,
needs to
they're
buy
gonna
it.
be
That's what the
highly
demo
disappointed
Strenuous sacrifice.
Yeah,
anymore.
Leo's probably right there.
because she's not in it through the whole game.
And Nano, thank you for the other 199 super chat with the T. And thank you for the next super chat of 199 with the O. And the next super chat with the N of 199. Thank you, sir.
And
What if they do like a director's cut? Like if enough fans complain and they do like an update where it's like, all right, here's the director's cut, where it's like the original vision, all the scary scenes, no additional charge type of thing. You just have to at least do one playthrough or something to unlock it or something like that.
The Snyder cut, yeah.
That would be okay. I think
It would be
for
better if like it gives it replayability. If it's it's good, but it's not terribly scary, and then you have an option to like crank up the oh fuck me, I don't want to play. Come back to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what I
I'd be
want,
right
though.
with that.
That's the kind of game I want.
Yeah, I want it.
But Wilmy,
instantly,
you're used to
but-
playing freaking that really crazy game that I can't think
Oh,
of.
yeah.
The
Visage
whatever.
and all
Yeah,
that.
Visage.
Visage, yeah,
The shit that, like,
I've
makes
heard
people
about
cry.
that one.
And Graham, thank you for the $5 super chat. How much you getting out there to send it all in one fucking chat? And Psycho, Thank you for the $2 super chat. What up, everyone? And happy hump day, and happy hump day to you too,
Yeah,
Psycho.
Everyone's going
And
nuts
that's
with
it.
the hearts.
I know, right? Everybody loves the heart.
Contagious.
Hard.
It's contagious.
Nano, you started something.
Yep, he started something all right.
He's a trendsetter now.
And
Auto
matter of
battle.
fact, let me see. I think we
So
should
does
do our
this sound
first
better?
giveaway of the game.
Uh-oh. So the next giveaway.
Let me add. Let's see. You know the sad part? I've got a big giant computer in front of me. I got a tablet here, a cell phone here, and I'm still. I don't know how I do this. I'm proud of myself.
Nano.
Nano, thank you for $9.99 super chat. To you, Gamer Graham Bargain, $9.99 LOL. To GBTBN and chat, love you all, fam. We love you too, Nano.
Man, I love you, Nano.
And our first copy of the game goes to Silent Hill Dude.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Congrats.
Winner
Silent.
winning chicken dinner.
Wrong game.
Silent. Do you have the? Did you buy the game already, sir?
He's already playing it. What are you talking about?
He's like, I'm halfway through, motherfucker.
New Zealand, right? He's already playing.
I take it he is not already bought the game. All right, so that means Silent and Matt has won 2 copies.
Each?
So
One
Damn.
each.
Gotta get that Stadia version.
Total.
Stadia version.
And dude, I totally agree with
Okay.
you. I think Witcher 3 is very boring.
It's such a weird comment.
Wow.
I love the game, but
That was
not
definitely
for
a random.
everybody. I guess.
I made it to where you fight the
Let her know.
griffin. That was about as far as I got.
Oh, well,
I think I got a little bit past the Griffin, and then
I think
I
I
think
got
that-
close to like
Isn't that the
200
first
hours
monster
into that one.
you're supposed to hunt
Yeah.
down?
That's the first thing you hunt, yeah.
Prophet, the game comes out Friday, dude.
2 more days.
Yep. 2 more days.
One more day
Resident
if you
Evil
live in
8.
New Zealand.
Yeah, or a lot of
true.
Xboxes get and PlayStations get sent to New Zealand.
Yeah, a lot of people just travel there, just for release days. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and
And
never
I
leave
can
their
just
living
imagine how
room.
bad that hotel Wi-Fi is. Good grief.
All right.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to. I just want to skip that whole shit about these court hearings. I really don't give a fuck one way or the other.
Good, because I
God.
don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I just
They're
They're
don't
in court.
really
Yay.
care.
Did you see
Not
some of
at
the
all.
questions though? Tim Sweeney, the guy who runs Epic, do you know what a console is? Can
Oh
you
my
imagine
God.
him being on the stand, just being like, "Get the fuck out!"
He is an interesting person,
He is.
No doubt about it.
Very.
and that I'm being. I don't know why I'm being nice, but yeah, he's an interesting person.
Are we talking about Sweeney? That dude
Yes.
freaks me the fuck out. I saw his
Yeah,
picture. I was like, "Whoa! I need to call the police."
And here's since we've been on a rant about Resident Evil, another game everybody loves to rant about. Let's talk about Call of Duty.
Hey, the best game ever. Right?
They still make that? Oh shit!
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
sadly.
The number 1 selling game. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
Every
Google
year.
and search for it.
On your
Never
Stadia.
heard of it.
Call of Duty 2021, led by Sledgehammer. We'll take advantage of PS5 and Xbox Series X and S across all modes. But the funny part is, they were claiming a week ago this game is actually not coming out this year.
It's true.
Well, other people were claiming. Absolutely. Until
So,
So here's the official statement.
the official statement saying, "No, we're coming out with one this year." They're not gonna lose out of money. Come on.
Yeah. There's
but
no
this one
way.
for some odd reason, it sounds like they're going back to World War II, and I'm sorry, that's
Isn't this the one that they were supposed to push out, but they pushed it back? So they push out the one we just
Yeah.
got?
You're
breaking up
botting
again.
again.
You're
Yeah,
botting real bad still.
Again?
yeah.
I hate
Leo. Autobots, roll out.
And G-Bone 117, thank you to $5 super chat. Battlefield 6 will be much better.
I hope so.
I can't wait to see that
I
trailer.
hope it is. It should.
I
be.
hope.
I can't
God,
wait
I
to see that
No,
trailer, man.
I'll buy the
I'm-
next Call of Duty. Just
I
because it's-
really want to see Battlefield 6. Very
I think
bad.
it's gonna be.
It's supposed to happen this week sometime.
Yeah, it's
so.
supposed to happen
Yeah.
either tomorrow,
Tomorrow
or Friday.
or
Fucking
yeah.
better.
We'll at least see the trailer. I think that's the CGI trailer is supposed to launch first, and then next week we'll get the actual gameplay or whatever.
That is true, Butch. That is true. Need to buy the $200 memory card to fit it on there.
Actually, I just deleted Call of Duty and Warzone off all my consoles, off my PC.
I did the same shit this week.
Unfortunately, I'm about to, just because I can't play Modern Warfare multiplayer. Every time I do, it keeps, like, I try to go into a match, and it literally kicks me out saying there's disconnected from the server. I'm like,
yeah, it's bad, dude. It's really
well,
bad.
Mortal Kombat was doing that last night.
Well, that bullshit. Okay, I finally get Mortal Kombat. I finally get to play with Leo, and then they're like, nope, servers are unavailable. Well, screw you.
Really?
If you go to Google and search for it, it says, well, if you want to play locally, I know how to fucking play locally. You plug the other goddamn controller in and play. It ain't that hard.
Yeah.
I've done such co-op, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
I think Bomber paid him off, personally.
Yeah, so I can't get my
I mean, I'm
ass
still
whooped.
waiting to play Street Fighter with him, and he keeps on, dodging me. It's like, what the fuck, man? Come on.
I don't.
Mav said he had the same issue. His character became a floating head, and the game went in his hand.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't have any issues with the campaign. Mine was all multiplayer.
Oh, I tried some Fallout 76 last night. It still has issues out the ass with its servers.
Everybody's been talking about it and like hyping it up, saying that it's like finally great, and I'm just I don't trust it. So
no, I'll never trust anything about Fallout ever.
I can't really knock Fallout 76 that much because I put a lot of hours into it anyway. But yeah, they really need to fix it. It sucks trying to play with people.
I like Tekken.
I love Tekken.
No, you don't, you lying sack of shit.
Do.
You don't play it. I'm looking at your profile right now.
No,
putting you on blast.
No, put me on blast. This isn't my first Xbox Live.
Matter of fact, wait a minute. Let me pull you up on Steam. It says you were playing Shower with Daddy 1 hour and 45 minutes ago.
Hey, it's a good game. I mean, what can I say?
Yeah, I guess.
The game is weird. The game is weird.
Homerang is my number one.
The fact that game even exists is just fucking.
Last time Huss played Tekken was Tekken 3.
Wow.
Is this better?
Hold on. My favorite
Tekken
we
can hear you
far.
So far.
We'll see. I'm on the cell phone.
It was set up like Ninja Gaiden almost to an extent where it was there was a story mode. You ran through levels and beat the fuck out of. God damn it! What is
Jesus
it?
Christ!
Hold on,
this
I'll
hurts.
find it.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts my head too. Hold on.
I don't even have to put you on blast. You're doing it yourself.
Doing shit.
No,
Holy shit!
I'm gonna find it.
Use Google. Don't forget that. It's called a search bar.
I'm using it right.
I know
Hey.
Google don't know what a search bar is, but
Hey
it's there.
Nismo, that lawnmower simulator, it was all right.
Don't help him, Carp.
You played it?
I did.
Come
I
on,
absolutely did.
man. Really?
Yeah, it came out on the Insider, the Xbox Insider.
dude,
does.
I've mowed
It-
enough
it-
goddamn
person
lawns in my
story.
life.
Look,
I ain't gonna
it
do
let,
it.
it let
Hey, does it
me-
have
I got one
Steam.
outside my house. Like,
Look, it let me do it. I was like, screw it. I'll
I
see
know.
how.
I know Outrider's disappointed, but
Now, if that
No,
simulator let
absolutely.
you control a mower
At least
and
it
it would
could
mow
play.
your lawn, then I would play it. Because then I
Yeah,
could
you could
stay
do
inside, mow my
drone
lawn
mode
while playing
on
it.
your
Boom.
lawnmower.
It was okay. Like, it wasn't anything special, of course, but
Oh,
it was.
Cloud's dropping
shocking.
codes.
Yeah, shocking, right? I still played it. I was like, why not?
I can't find it. I bet you it was Tekken 5 or 6. I don't remember which.
Chivalry 2 was definitely way better.
Are you sure it wasn't Tekken Tag? No, I'm fucking.
The tag tournament.
Taking tag.
Hey,
It was
Husk,
5 or 6,
Husk.
and it was.
it was
what's up?
both. It was both.
Did they do it in both of them?
Yes, 5 and 6 did it.
I loved it. I had to
By the way,
Sounds like it.
the code on your screen. The code on your screen is for Xbox, and that is Second Extinction.
What? Cloud said it was for Pornhub.
We'll get those later.
Oh wait, no. Bombers
Yeah, just send them-
page,
send-
free membership. Gotcha.
Yeah, free membership.
My bad.
Let's just
My
see
bad.
how hotkeys work.
I got all these
2.5
papers
membership
flying
to
at me.
Bombers
Oh,
on
hey. Actually, somebody in the chat actually said thank you for getting the code. How about that?
Holy
All right.
shit.
Well, holy shit.
that's awesome.
Well, the end is
All
here.
Andrew.
The end is here.
Thank you, Andrew.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, look at there. Chat that
Thank you,
actually will
Andrew,
tell
for
you
So
saying
what-
that.
polite. Wow.
Right? Exactly. Like, That's a first.
I mean,
Hell
I
yeah.
think
We already know we're not like some podcasts. We don't have the really toxic fucking chats like some people do. So
That's also a true
I
statement.
don't know. We have the Canadians in
right,
chat
Shizno?
now.
That is
Yeah.
nice.
It's true. We do have the
Canadians,
abundance of Canadians there.
Plural now, is it?
Andrew is the herald of all that ends.
So what are you trying to
Apocalypse is
say?
upon us.
They take the code and go, I got the code. Thank you. Sorry, eh?
Andrew's
Sorry.
like,
Sorry.
"Hold my horn. I'm ending this shit."
I apologize for taking the code.
But at least I told you.
I apologize.
Sorry.
I'm the most toxic person on our podcast.
You are?
Yeah,
Shut the fuck
Leo's
up, guys. I'm
shit.
talking here. Fuck.
He's a PC gamer,
That was
the
my
enemy
job.
of the Xbox.
Oh, dude.
Master Race, bitches.
I saw
I
that
think-
tweet I shared in the group chat, right?
Well,
That
the
guy
bad
was
part,
angry.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us are PC gamers too. So
If I
Matter
could
of
get a
fact,
video
I'm
card,
I
I'll
talking-
do
can't
one
see
too.
you console peasants without my sunglasses.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking to you through a $7,000 gaming PC I had custom built. So yeah, I mean,
Nice.
I just like console every once in a while because it gets me away from this desk.
It cracks me up.
Because it's easy.
People
Yeah,
get all
that too.
butthurt with me or comment on
Oh,
something.
another code.
Call me
Oh
a
shit! Well, that was quick.
PC D-bag or a
Drop
Sounds
it
like my
it's
Saturday
hot.
night.
peasant.
Oh,
'Cause I
oops.
play on all of them.
Stadia's
Stadia.
better.
Stadia's better.
Stadia is roadkill.
No.
All
Would you
right,
all
and
buy
there-
Resident Evil 8 if you thought it would come to Game Pass?
Yes.
Would I buy it? No.
Yeah.
Because it would come to
Yeah,
Game
if it was
Pass.
Of course,
Coming to
my
Game Pass.
bumper's not even going to play it, let alone buy it.
First of all, yes, exactly. I'm not going to
So
buy
why
it
you-
anyway. But
Why are you answering
I-
this question? I mean,
Scared.
well,
shit.
because I mean, but even if just even in the glimpse of me wanting that game, which I thought I kind of did until I saw a few things, I was like, yeah, never mind.
Honestly, they
But-
toned it down a lot from what I hear, so you'll probably like it now.
Maybe I will,
Ooh.
Hey, honestly,
turned
maybe I
on
will.
foo-foo mode.
but I'd rather play Biomutant at the end of this month. So
It'd be funny, you fight those werewolf guys and they're just like, woof, woof.
Every time their mouth opens, it
Is
sounds
this
like a
Resident Evil or
chihuahua
Paw
barking.
Patrol? I'm so confused.
okay, I'm
Instead of trying
confused.
to
Isn't,
eat you, they just walk up and hump your leg. Is that what you're saying?
isn't Chris the one that turns into the werewolf? Ain't that the thing? Like that's
No
the
one knows
cover of
yet.
the
The cover
that's the
seems
co-
to imply
the
that.
Yeah,
cover
but
implies he turns
Like,
into a
it
werewolf.
shows that, but it looks like he's just playing with Umbrella or something. You go by the trailer. I didn't look into it
yeah.
too far because obviously I want to, see the story unfold.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm.
Well,
Because I will actually
wait for
play
y'all.
it, unlike some people with a big beard.
I mean,
She's in here.
you have you're,
All right,
you're
and
talking a lot of truth.
Justice says he's got that code. All right,
Oh,
so
damn.
that is 2. That is
Holy
4
crap!
games.
What's going on?
Congrats.
I'm telling
Hold on,
you,
wait,
the apocalypse,
wait.
it's on us.
Woo! I need to. Can I go ahead and put some money in some Dogecoin right now? Because I feel like this is weird right now.
I'm gonna go out and buy a lottery ticket as soon as it's matter of fact, I'm gonna go now. Fuck it.
I think I have like 4 sitting in my purse right now that I never even
Wilmy,
checked. I'm
please,
so bad
can
at
you
buying
go
them
buy
and
some
then
for me?
forgetting
Because
about
I
them.
have to drive to Atlanta.
Can
That's
we
a long
start
drive.
giving away like Dogecoin?
Hey, Andrew,
Bitcoin?
Justice, thanks for saying something about the codes, guys.
No, not
that was
Bitcoin.
awesome.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Like,
And David, to answer your question, I am going to stream Resident Evil 8. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it Friday or Saturday, but I will let you know.
Cloud's having a heart attack over there.
I know, right?
Sean, you're gonna have to go give him mouth to mouth. Good luck, buddy.
Holy fucking shit, indeed.
You're
Do you know how,
closest.
do you know how far
He is
away he lives?
You're closer
From
than
me?
us.
He's closer
Well,
than
Sean did
Probably
just
not.
shave. He's fine.
How far are you?
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm actually close to Alberta.
He's in Nova
Shit.
Scotia.
How far am I? It's 9:50 p.m. right now for me.
I can see that. I can see that now.
That's how far
Sean
away.
giving.
Oh,
Sean
that's right.
giving
I thought-
Cloud.
Oh, so you're on the eastern part of Canada.
I thought
I am
Jared was the
very-
one that lived in Nova Scotia. It's you.
No, he's in Ontario.
I think I'm the
I'm a
closest
New
to
Brunswick
Cloud, to
person.
be
Yeah,
honest.
you could get to Cloud.
You're the
Faster
French
than I
guy,
can.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Baguette. Brie.
Baguette.
Smoking your
Just
Just like a
bags.
straight shot north to Alberta for me.
Yeah, Sean's going to go give Cloud mouth to mouth. Cloud's wife's going to walk in and go, "What the hell's going on here?" And
What's
Sean's
going
going to
on there,
explain.
Huston?
Yeah,
Us.
And then
You
Sean's
had to
going to
have
be like,
Bomber behind you.
"I'm
Is that
giving
what
him
it
mouth
is?
to mouth."
Oh wait, I
Well,
forgot.
help
I'm not.
him. He goes, I did. How do you think all this shit
Yeah.
started?
Oh, now he looks like Cloud.
Whoa, Cloud is getting a hold of Husk.
It looks like he's
Yeah,
grabbing his
take
shoulders.
it. Take that, Canadian Cobra.
Okay, now he looks like he's spooning.
That is hilarious.
It's getting hot in here, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dread finished.
Yeah, Red finished on his back.
He's like, yeah.
Hey man,
Who's
thumbs
the
up,
law
buddy.
now, motherfuckers?
Who wants to get high today?
It looks like it now with that background.
I mean, it's a good background,
He
man.
likes
It's
it.
pretty solid.
Husk is like, so I feel like a flat earther.
That was weird for a podcast.
What's up, Marty?
Oh,
I
dang.
actually like that background a lot.
Marty, thank you
I'll
for
leave it
$14.99
for
super
a
chat. Wow, what a panel of people stopping by to say hello. Well, hello to you too,
Well,
sir. and
hello.
Thank you for the $14.99.
Hi, Marty.
Oh shit!
All right, and to the next topic that we may get a little more input on here. And this should not be a bad one, I don't think. But
There's
opinions may
topics?
vary.
Bad.
Yeah, we actually had a bunch this week. But I'm staying out of that whole court thing. I just could care fucking less. The Coalition is working on Gear 6 and possibly another project that is likely to be a new IP. This is the rumor. Journalist Jeff Grubb, and most people know who Jeff Grubb is, reveals potential details on what lies ahead for the Coalition. So, what do you guys think? Should they do another Gears and work on something else, or should they just stick to Gears of War?
They should do both.
I mean, yeah, split it up or just do something new. Because I mean, Gears of War is getting tired.
I say do whatever they
I
want.
mean, I love new IPs, so I mean, it's what
Right.
they want to work on. But I am all for new IPs. So I mean, with a fucking title like Gears that we've had so much, I'm totally down for something completely new from that team.
And I agree, and that's coming from the guy that's got the giant lancer hanging behind me on the
But
wall.
didn't they say they had like one more game left for the whole Kate thing?
Yeah.
I mean, do we really need it?
No.
No,
I don't
need it
play
right
them anyway,
now.
so... Like, I tried that Hive Busters when it came out. I was like, nope, still sucks.
I actually beat the Hive Busters campaign. I didn't even play Gears 5.
Wait, you have an Xbox?
I just wanted to get those diamond achievements because nobody played that goddamn DLC. So every time I got an achievement, it made the fancy
You
diamond
want some
sound.
diamond achievements? Play Fallout 4. Holy crap, there's a lot.
No.
Let
I
me
don't
catch
give a
these
shit
real
about
quick.
Fallout.
Caper Grant, thank you for $2 super chat. I'm from Nova Scotia. Hey, from fellow East Coaster. And Gamer Graham, thank you for the $2 super chat. Fuck me, I think I'm closer to Cloud. Why me?
I would hide. Definitely.
I would definitely hide.
Find your closest dumpster. Wear forks.
Yeah, stay away from trash dumpsters. That's where
There's so many places you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true too, Lupa. There's they have a large team, so like splitting that and starting something new. I mean,
Right, they got
definitely
like over 400.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're huge. So I mean,
Well,
maybe
there went Husk again.
Right?
you gotta piss already. Damn, dude. You need to go see a doctor, man. Holy shit.
Dude, I think I'm gonna pee more tonight because I'm drinking so much water, and I just had a coffee.
You know the scary part? We've been online for almost an hour. I'm used to seeing you like falling over drunk about now. This is kind of worrying the hell out of me.
I'm sorry. This is sober me. Hi guys.
She looks all
Welcome.
serious and everything with her glasses. She's like,
The glasses.
Oh my god, don't talk about it. See, I
Oh
don't
my
wear the
God.
glasses often because I'm like, waiting for like I already saw one fucking person in chat. Back
oh yeah, I saw that too. I wasn't
Sexy
making
library.
that kind of.
Why I don't fucking wear them often because when you get the like, hoo, hoo, hoo.
I wasn't making that reference. I was just calling you a nerd.
He just called you a nerd in general.
Take the nerd reference. That's okay.
But no,
I don't mind being a nerd.
I'll take another Gears game. I just hope it works better than 5 did. I had a lot of issues with 5 on release. So
That was my issue. Like, as long as they don't make it online only, like that's my problem. Don't make,
Yeah, I
especially
agree
like
with
for
that.
me, I can care less about the multiplayer. That's not why I ever played Gears. I played it for the campaign when I actually got into it, and I actually was wanting to get into this one. But as soon as I tried to play, it said I couldn't play because, and literally it took almost 2 weeks before I could even try to play. By then, I was done with it. It's very similar to another game that came out, Outriders, that kept screwing up when I wanted to play with somebody, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done with this game. Like it's just not. I'm not going to go back to it. I don't care if they fix it. It's just whatever. My excitement for it is over with, and I think that's why I never went back to Gears. Like I tried Gears again, and I got a little, I guess, not even like a fourth through the game, and I'm just like, I don't know.
If they can't follow through in that small window when it comes out, and you're excited to play it, and then it's 2 weeks, and you're like, I can't even play this game. Like, why would you like? And you're already on to something else. Hey, you're playing something else. You're having fun, and it's like, why would you go back? It's like I had a miserable.
You know what's funny with Gears 5? What's funny with Gears 5 was they had no issues up until day one patch, and then all the shit fell apart right there.
Well, yeah, like
it's funny because everybody went after the reviewers, and they're like, we didn't have these issues until the day one patch.
Plus everybody on Game Pass, screwed it up. Little servers jacked up.
I agree with this. And Power Man, thank you for $1.99 super chat. FPS Gears spinoff or death? That would be cool to see.
That would be cool. I would play that, especially if they got id to do it.
Oh, dude!
They're already doing Gears spinoffs.
I prefer a first-person shooter over a third-person.
No,
depending on the game,
rodeo run.
I can do either. I don't know which one I prefer.
Yeah,
I honestly, I don't know.
I like third person because I can see my character. I think it looks cool. Like I can actually see the equipment and whatever else. It just looks nice versus just first person where you just see a gun and hands.
When it comes to shooters, I think I do kind of prefer first person. When it comes to like fantasy shit, I think third person's more my.
Think of how much Returnal would be a nightmare in first person.
Is Dom a character in Gears?
Yeah, that could be
Dom is a character.
Okay, he said young Dom, and I was like, Dom, what?
Yeah,
I don't think Xbox going to put that out there.
Ooh, Fast and the Furious? What?
Young Dom, dominatrix.
No. Yeah, dominate. I was like.
So here's the question then. Would you want Gears to be first person like Rainbow Six Vegas?
No.
Where you still have the cover-based shooter?
Don't
cover-based.
Don't change the game. Like I don't think that's
I'm
what
talking
Gears
about the spinoff.
needs. Oh,
spinoff, not the actual.
Sorry.
They could get rid of
I wanted to see
cover-based
in first person, but I'm more of a fan of like the third person shooter. I'm a big Division 1 and 2 player, so. Third person, where it's at for me.
Oh, we didn't know that.
First
We're
person,
kick you off now.
First person for me is it. I like them for a short period of time, and then after a while, I burn out of it, and then go back to third person. Like kind of waiting for that Crossfire X to come out, and go back to playing that for a bit, and then I'll probably get tired of it after about a month, and then go back to something.
I have not seen anything about Crossfire in a long time.
When you say Crossfire X, I'm going to say good luck with that.
Yeah, because I just don't. The multiplayer is garbage, and I don't know about. Maybe the campaign will be amazing. It looked great when they showed it off, but it doesn't look like it's coming anytime in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But I hope it's what you want.
Is Mando another Gears character?
Who?
Mando?
I don't even know.
No,
that's Mandalorian.
I feel like that's Mandalorian.
Isn't there a rumor that they are the ones making the Mandalorian game?
That they're not making the Mandalorian game. They're making a Mandalorian game.
So
it's not the Mandalorian. It's not Boba. Yeah. So and I know people are like bringing up Project 1313.
Just like a Mandalorian thing.
Yeah, it's just another Mandalorian. They're gonna start up with a whole new story. But I know people were bringing up what they want to bring back Project 1313. They want to bring like some of these other ones that they were working on. That's not going to happen. That was EA, so it's not EA. So it's like forget about it. Yeah. It would be great if they did a Project 1313.
It was EA, but EA doesn't own it. So,
but it was their story.
Think
about it.
That's what,
it was their story. It was their
Star Wars games
Xbox
in the
and EA get along.
What the fuck is EA even doing right
that's
now?
another thing. Yeah, EA. EA and Xbox right now are like brothers and sisters. They are giving everything
aside
to Respawn.
from the sports games.
They're giving everything to Respawn.
They're like from Alabama.
Great games.
Is that what you just said? They're like from Alabama, brothers and sisters.
No one said Alabama.
Yeah,
and a nice marriage.
Yeah,
We know what
They're in
Trent's
bed
watching
together,
right now.
doing things. You know, we learned it from Florida. You know,
Well, you know.
Watching Deliverance.
Wait a second. Who was colonized first? Oh, Floridians. Never mind.
yeah. Anyway, but no, I mean, hopefully
At least we're
whatever they
transplants.
do, whatever they do, they'll make other games cool. Because they have 23 freaking studios making games. Like, cool. If they make another Gears, cool. If they make spinoffs, awesome. New IPs are always welcome, in my personal opinion, just because, that way Microsoft can get away from the Gears, Forza, and Halo shit, like everybody says. So, which I know they are already. Of course, as soon as they said Fable, people were like, oh, ain't Fable again. I'm like, go suck a dick. Like, literally.
I'm
Well, at
looking
least they
forward to
didn't
that,
make
man.
it in the last,
like
3 years.
I like 2 and 3,
Well,
I
dude,
didn't play
they're
1, but 2 and
they're
3
literally
was the
shitting on it right now because they're
best.
using the Forza engine. Okay, and your point? Like,
Sweet, there's going to be cars in Fable.
exactly. Like, give me
Right?
cars. I'll take a car.
Yeah, I think
Dude.
people
Fucking
don't
horse
realize.
wagon racing.
You are the hero of the raceway.
You go
Well, I
around
guess
collecting toads and you line them up to race each other.
It's like Fast and
Oh.
Furious, but in a fantasy setting.
Yeah.
Look at the Forza engine with the whole weather system that they have for Horizon 4. I think that's the bigger
Yeah, I
thing
think
that they're
that, yeah.
going to draw from. It's like, I know people like to poke fun at Xbox games, but it's like, come on. Look at one of the few games that has a persistent season change, and they'll have dynamic weather all throughout the map, and it's not snowing everywhere. It's snowing in one section, and you can see the clouds move and all that stuff, and the weather system follow a pattern. But yeah, I can imagine that in a game where you have a day-night cycle and ever changing weather. That to
And
me
it's
would be
massive.
awesome.
Forza 4 is a big ass map.
Yeah, it's huge.
Especially for
it a lot
driving.
from what I played, yeah.
Especially with driving, when you can drive 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody said it yet, so I'm going to say it, right? They're going to use Sea of Thieves water.
As long as it, cool.
I hope not.
I just hope they don't have. Maybe they don't have that much
the
water.
art styles would kind of clash there, and they already showed the water in that little teaser. So,
well,
the
CGI
the
water.
fairy swimming have no bottoms.
and there's water in Forza, so
That is true.
looks a
There's
hell of a
no
lot better
tires
than
on the
Sea of
bottom
Thieves
of
too.
those. As soon as the tires go in the water, there's no bottom of the tire. They
It's
just
gonna
turn
be
into
Fable,
flat.
but Sea of Thieves. I give up. I'm not buying it.
The Kraken is lacking. See you guys.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited for fucking Fable. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah, I
think
can't
anything
wait.
that they do is gonna damper that excitement for me. So
I mean, I got all the
Yeah.
gargoyles and everything in that game.
yeah.
By far, I think it's going to be the best one next to 2. Because the first one was great for what
Game's
it
not
was.
even made yet.
2
And you're
was
like,
awesome.
it's better than 2.
I know. I'm like,
I'm
I don't
predicting.
know.
I'm predicting.
I don't know.
You didn't
It's a
say that. You were just
prediction.
like, I bet it's gonna be.
So by far, I bet. I didn't say it
I
is.
bet.
I bet.
I'm iffy about it because it's not the same people making it. Like the
Yeah.
humor is gonna be entirely different.
They're better at
And
least.
the
They're
humor
better
is
at
kind of
There
what
are
sold
a
that
lot of
game.
people from Linehead Studios working there.
There better
They
be some
do.
shit
Yeah.
talking
A lot of people
gargoyles
work there.
or gnomes or something. Like,
I just-
because if
I
there
wonder if
aren't
they're gonna
those
take the
little shit-talking
STDs out of
assholes-
it. That'd be.
Remember the trophy from, was it 3, where you had to get married 6 times and kill 2
Yeah.
of your wives?
I totally fucking got that trophy.
I got that one. It's like
I
the
didn't get
Henry,
that
VIII,
one.
Henry VIII trophy or
It
something.
was like the
And
best
I hope
fucking.
they
Achievement.
that.
Sorry,
I liked
achievement.
like just getting
Achievement.
married and being
Not
like,
a trophy.
oh,
Not a trophy.
okay,
Not a trophy.
Achievement.
Achievement.
I can't wait to
Well,
see
they
what
were
the demon
trophy
doors
wives.
look like. The demon doors are
I
gonna be
love the demon doors.
badass.
The demon doors were always super awesome.
Like in that engine, that's gonna look awesome. I can't
I
wait.
I think they'll do really good with it.
But
I mean,
let's
that's
talk
just my
about the
personal
chicken
opinion.
kicking. Let's be real. I mean,
So
that's
do we,
really
think,
where-
do we think they're going to try to make it like uber kind of realistic, or just kind of like a really nice?
It looked pretty
fancy art
realistic.
style?
Well,
I hope it's not
okay,
super
the
realistic.
CGI,
Yeah, 'cause that-
the CGI gives you the at least like what the fairy looks like. At least gives you kind of like, okay, maybe that'll be similar to what the characters may have like a look of. So it'll look pretty. It's not going to
So
look like
it's not going to look
it's
like
not going to look like
Pixar.
Last of Us.
It's not going to look like Pixar, but it's like you said, it's not going to look like Last of Us 2 either.
Exactly.
So it's going to be kind of
it's kind of like a marriage in between.
Yeah, have that fairy tale.
But it's supposed to be.
Awesome.
Yeah, it should be like that, right?
I think it's going to look gorgeous. I think people are just going to, people are going to hate on it because, oh my God, it's not so realistic. Well, screw you. It's a fantasy freaking world. Go suck a dick again.
Fable.
Go do that. Like,
look how people are drooling over Kina.
Your guy farts for coins.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like the humor is so crude and just beautiful in that fucking game.
But that is
I'm like kind of excited to see, like, I mean, not excited, but I'm interested to see how they're gonna do the like bedroom scenes because some of that shit was just hilarious in the older games. Like,
I hope they keep it in. It's even like worse. Just
right? Yeah.
Like a very high rated.
Like it would just go dark and you just hear some fucking.
Like it better be mature. That's all I can say. Don't make it T for teen. Make it mature. That way,
don't do it like Resident Evil 8. Don't make it for teenagers.
Right?
The demon doors are now called.
Resident Evil 8 is E for everyone.
Please give us difficulty or levels of sexual humor,
right?
So we know what to pick. Didn't like Cyberpunk kind of did that? Like,
if we have a slider, unjack that all the way up.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you know what? That would be hilarious if they had a slider for like. What do you want? You want NC-17 or what?
Yep.
Did we lose Husk?
Do you want a motorboat or do you want a raspberry?
Come back. We lost Ghost, but
we lost.
Well,
Ghost
I knew Ghost had to leave.
Yeah, but Husk just dipped.
Yeah,
really.
Looks
Maybe
like
where did the Nebraska beer chucker go?
Oh,
maybe he went to go take a
probably
shit.
to fucking hang out with Canada.
That's probably true.
That is very possible.
Play
Canada was play Battletoads. Yeah, they have to play couch co-op, so yeah, maybe that's what it is.
See, yeah, he's hanging out with Canada. His shit's fucking up again. Both of them. They probably secretly live together. They probably just
that
the whole time.
It worked pretty quick too. Wilmy
he's on Canada's lap. We saw it. We saw it
didn't pay his
happening
power
earlier.
bill.
He's on his lap.
Are you saying he hadn't paid his power bill in so long he had some candles lit and the power company came by, blew his candles out and said, "Bitch, we told you no lights."
No. That's
what happened.
Candles.
Yeah, I mean,
bit crazy on the
I definitely hope Fable. I definitely hope Fable is that like mature rated game. Like I hope they don't go away from that. I mean, I know they kind of went away from that with Gears, but they took Gears of War. They kind of switched that around and not made it as gritty as it used to be. So maybe they don't do this with Fable and keep it as raunchy as it was. Mm-hmm. I know it's gonna be different, but I'm looking forward to something different anyway. I mean, we need some different.
Yeah, we need because I mean I say it all the time. Some games, man, are almost like a carbon copy of the game you played just before it.
Yep.
With a different skin on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a different design.
And like
on the
one
cover.
new ability or something like that.
Yep.
Texas Chainsaw? What?
Like that, and that's kind of like why I guess the shooter genre is so tough right now because they all feel like it's the same shit. Like you have Far Cry, you have COD, Battlefield, now you have Resident Evil. That's all first person now. So, and then you have Doom, and then apparently there's Quake possibly coming out. So you're gonna have so many that are kind of similar anyway. It's just gonna be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Swan. Like, I don't mind the fart humor all that much, but I'm like a 12-year-old boy inside. So
I would play the hell out of some Quake. Just saying.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I would love some Quake. I mean, I know somebody else said it earlier too. They said, I wish they wouldn't do Quake and they would just do Unreal Tournament. That's another one I would absolutely love. Like, they need to have, like, that would be, of course, I know everybody says this with almost any game that comes out because I feel like any game's this way, but Unreal Tournament would be the ultimate Game Pass game. Yeah. Just multiplayer only, everybody play, gets each other all cross-play, blah, blah, blah. How awesome.
Isn't it BC right now? Championship Edition? I know it was on the 360.
I think so.
Isn't it?
It is backwards compatible.
Yeah, so there you go.
It was
good.
Need
one.
You need
let me guess this.
Easily.
Nano, thank you for the 499 super chat. We'll be out here looking like a clean-shaven Tiger King.
That's fresh out of the pen. That's what it is.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon for that dude.
No, you're right about that.
All right. What are we talking about next? We have another topic.
We
What
have
are we
another
doing?
one. I know. I'm trying to
Give me
look.
something. Give me something to chat about. What
Pokemon
the fuck,
Snap
Willie?
came out.
That was like so weird because it showed like the face
Leo,
before and then it
that's
went right
not
to
a
that
thing.
one.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, that's why it sold 3 times more than Returnal. No one cared.
Oh shit!
Wait, what is it?
Pokemon
He's talking
Snap.
about camera simulator.
Oh.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap destroying it. Like,
Well, I mean-
I'm actually super excited. I was supposed to pick it up on Friday, and none of the stores around me had it. So now I'm waiting.
If anyone actually thought that Returnal was going to sell more than that, they're on fucking hair.
Yeah, that would be yeah.
Oh, I was just saying
Yeah.
that just to say it.
Oh,
I saw it
I
somewhere.
know, yeah.
I don't give two
What was
shits.
dude, God of War Ragnarok could come out right now just for
Not
PS5,
outsell
and it would
Pokemon
still
Snap.
not sell as much because there's not enough PS5s. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just math, people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
it'll
sell
be-
it
it was
for
Euro- it was
It's a
Euro.
Nintendo
$3.99
game,
scalper
not just
basements.
because it's a Nintendo game, but because it's a
Oh.
Nintendo game that's
No, it's
remastered.
because
I'm behind
it's a Nintendo
Husk.
We've all played it once. No, what? Not
How you
remastered,
doing?
Hey, there's a husky boy.
Look at
Yes.
He reset his router. He's back.
Wow. The mask looks
Freaking
pretty
like-
creepy right there.
It does.
Looks like
The big
everybody's
blue
riding
eyes.
Husk.
Husk is like beating his internet. Look at him. He's just like so mad at it right now.
It looks like my avatar's
Super
telling you to throw
happy
grandma down the stairs or something.
Well, I already did that.
It looks like it already did.
I know, right?
Smartass, Canada.
Kill them all. Bury them in the backyard.
Uh oh. Cloud and his craziness.
I mean, but it's not really. I mean, it's not the same Pokemon game. I mean, it's a totally different type
Oh,
of game.
fuck. Are we talking about Pokemon?
Is that where Pikachu snaps?
No, we are not going to talk about Pokemon on this podcast. No,
Well, we already are. So you calm your tits.
it's
All right.
illegal. I don't have any. I'm not for it. Thank you.
Nobody ever
Now,
was.
now we do have.
He's not
we
really
do have-
dropping the code.
We do have another thing since nobody wants to talk about Pokemon apparently.
Train.
But Quantic
Oh.
Dream is working on a new AAA game.
It's
Your
supposed to
mom
be
Is it
wanted
going to be Sony exclusive, or is it going to be like a multi-plat?
It's supposed to be multi-plat.
It's supposed to be multi-plat.
Really?
That's currently what. I don't know if it's just
David
due to
Cage.
their last sales of their last games. I don't know. It could be. I
What-
mean, I know Detroit did very well.
Mhm.
I know Heavy Rain did well. I know Beyond Two Souls didn't do as great, but clearly they know how to drive a story, which I would still love to play Detroit. That's still a game I really have been wanting to play. But
Someone got
yeah,
a text.
it'd be pretty
I'm,
cool to see what they come out with that.
I really kind of like those. I didn't play Beyond Two Souls, but I did do Heavy Rain.
What?
No,
I was
didn't.
waiting for Wilmy to go
What?
off.
Okay.
What?
I think I didn't do it because of that page girl. I don't know why.
Congratulations,
Oh my
Sean. You
God,
just joined
dude.
the Wilmy block list.
Yeah, you're blocked now. You're joining 80,000.
Is it a good game though? Because I've heard it's not.
I mean, Wilmy obviously liked it. He flipped his shit when I said I didn't
Man,
play
clearly.
it.
Do you guys not watch this show? He's always talking about Beyond Two Souls.
Dude, Beyond Two
I
Souls.
literally don't think I've ever heard you talk about Beyond Two Souls.
Someone
Really?
doesn't watch Ask Wilmy.
Well, I'm
Or
just like,
the podcast he's sitting on
well,
either.
no, maybe we just don't talk about it. I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't.
He didn't hear Diablo, so this goes in one ear out the other.
Right? It's so
But
funny.
Beyond Two Souls, I mean, it's just it's an amazing game.
Is it okay?
To me, it is. I mean, I've played through it like 7 or 8 times.
So
I
buying
don't think
that,
I
like,
ever played that one.
so buying
See,
that
the reason
triple
why
pack would
Bomber's
probably
never
be
heard you
worth
say
You might
anything is he's too busy putting that beard oil in, so he can't hear all that.
Hey,
Got him in his ear. Yeah.
You
It
might
does have
have it
good
because
oil.
they had it on the PS Plus.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
triple
do.
pack.
I do have it, but no, I just again, it's when you have 400 fucking games in your library, it's like what I play now.
And you keep playing farming games, I know.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Warzone, like Bomber.
Bomber just keeps playing the goddamn lawnmower game.
You got 400 games in your
It is
backlog,
on
and I got 800 games in my backlog, but I got no games.
Let me get this question statement. What do y'all think of Callisto Protocol, dude? That game looks really good,
it does.
and it's made by some of the people behind Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
So
We just have that CGI trailer though, right?
Yes.
yeah,
That's
but
all
that
we got.
actually, I
It
thought
looks
that was
awesome. Yeah,
I thought that was a new Dead Space by watching that trailer.
Yeah.
It kind of, I feel like it kind of is. I wonder
Well,
if it's
it
like
is
in the same,
like a
spiritual
spiritual
sequel.
successor. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
maybe it's in the same story arc. Maybe they kind of bridge
can't
off.
be.
It'd be kind of cool.
Same universe.
It can't
maybe?
be.
Yeah,
That's why
same
it's a
universe, that's
spiritual.
fine,
Yeah, either way, the trailer looked freaky as hell and pretty cool.
Yes, it does.
What the hell is that?
Definitely looks better than Scorn.
Fuck.
All the
Scorn
cheers.
is- Scorn is
where-
unique
where
with
is
the
that?
teeth bullets or eye bullets or whatever.
Burn,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
I will play. I will play Scorn.
I will.
know.
I will
don't know,
try. But
I-
God,
I remember they released that 12-minute gameplay trailer, and it was
That was the
most
worst.
boring fucking thing I've almost ever seen.
let's
It's just
open
some
another
dude-
door. Let's
Yeah.
open another door.
Let's
Can you not-
squish my gun into my hand and make it actually squelch. Squelching would be the fucking
Let's look at
subtitle
all the
if you had it
penis
on.
references and the
Yeah, let's look
ejaculation
at all the
references.
penises. Yeah, exactly.
I think I just made an alien baby. I don't know how, but I think I did.
I actually thought about that game the other day. It's like there's
Okay.
been zero about that.
About
Okay.
the and-
Scoring it.
Yeah,
It was
I
like
think we talked about it in our chat a couple of weeks ago as well. Like just saying that
I could care less if it,
it
ever comes
it
out.
looks interesting in a like it. Just, I mean, it's basically a walking kind of like just to experience the environment and stuff like that. It looks cool for me. Like the sounds really were fucking weird. I'm
was just
weird about
squelching.
squishy sounds. I don't
Well,
like
You
it.
heard the macaroni and cheese
Well,
sound.
I
huh?
That's
did,
exactly.
you
You
heard
heard
a
a
lot.
lot of
You heard a lot.
macaroni and cheese.
Really gets me
You don't-
going. So
you don't
I
like
know
that
if I'm gonna play
moist
that.
sound?
No.
Moist.
Exactly.
So
Super
much.
But
moist.
Irish
Just
carp
gets
is
me-
very
gets me
true.
a little,
though. Bring another
gets me a little
fear.
down.
I thought you were talking about food for a minute
Yeah.
there. When you said
Oh,
Irish carp.
that's another. if we could get a new Fear game, that would be
Fear
amazing.
would be ridiculous.
That would be
Like,
awesome. This is
one
why
game I
I'm-
did play back in the day, and I thought it was freaky. I couldn't play the second
Yeah.
one.
But then again, would Alma get the same treatment as Resident Evil 8's going to get?
Oh crap! Don't tell me that. No. Don't.
Because
Don't tease
instead
like
of her trying to kill you, she comes out and
She
gives
hugs
like
you.
flowers.
She just hugs you and gives you flowers.
Offers you a safe space. You know,
candy. Get some candy.
She does the Mortal Kombat friendship.
Here's some Sour Patch Kids.
I was doing Mortal Kombat friendships earlier.
wow.
Bullshit, Leo.
No, I was. It's on my
Mhm.
freaking timeline. I had to think for a
So,
minute there.
has anybody grabbed this code?
I think so. Cerebral says he hates being a slow copy paster, so I feel like somebody
Somebody
Yeah.
did. I copy pasted it and it was gone by the time I did.
And they didn't
I
say
wasn't gonna
thank
claim it,
you.
though.
You ruined the night.
Well, maybe they just
Alright.
hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
So
Just when I had hope for
congrats.
humanity.
congrats there. So hey, we went 2
We
for
had
3
so
so
much faith
far.
in you guys.
It's not terrible.
I've always been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Okay, Sarko, that was great.
So that's who's been calling me.
Oh.
Damn. All
Explains
this
the
time it
dreams.
was Alma and I did not know it.
I was gonna say something and then I totally lost.
Oh
it.
God, who has not played Fear besides probably Lady and Sean?
I
And
don't
Bomber.
do horror games.
No, I actually did play the first one. I just couldn't play
You know,
the
I
second
played a
one.
I don't
little bit of
believe
it. I
you.
just never. I didn't
I
play. I didn't play a lot of it.
I
I
think
did
I
play
played
it,
but
a
there's
little
no-
bit when it was like a
I think
Games
I watched
with
like
Gold
my
I think I
ex-boyfriend
own it.
play a bunch of it.
years back or something.
But there's no farming in Fear. I don't believe you.
I know.
Dude, I still remember the first time she popped out from the corner, and you're like, "What the
Couldn't
fuck?"
help it, lady. Sorry.
So
Fear
this
was
code,
so good.
the codes are for Second Extinction. I know that I hadn't played it as of last week. Husk and I played it on Friday. And Husk absolutely was not having a good time with it. So.
Some funny
Were
comments.
you getting
I won't
owned by
lie.
dinosaurs?
No. It runs like absolute hot fucking turds after a night of drinking nothing but whiskey.
All I had to
On
say.
No.
Fucking
No.
consoles.
No, you don't even need to be drinking whiskey for it to run like shit.
I was
No, I'm just-
playing
yeah.
with Ghost
I-
and Fork the other day, and I found out that the person with the chain gun is the best one because even if it lags, you're still shooting the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh look, he's got it.
I have it. I play it.
Yeah.
Man, your printer works fast, Bomber.
So Second Extinction, right? I played it with Mav and Psychonauts, and we had a blast. And 4 hours into it, I was like, okay, I'm feeling this now. Finally, it's not just I'm having fun with my friends. I'm actually having fun with the game. But when I heard about Husk having issues, I went ahead and booted it up on my One X, and I was playing. It was so fucking laggy, and then it got to a point where it lagged out and froze. So I got up and walked away. I don't know, took a shit or something. Came back, and it's still sitting there in the frozen screen. I had to power off the Xbox because it was that bad.
But on the
series,
it's a game preview.
Early preview.
I get it, but it shouldn't.
Been out
it shouldn't
since
log.
Fucking October or some shit.
Yep,
That much
October. That's when I started playing it. And guess what? Nothing has changed.
That's my fault.
Since October.
It's okay. I had an okay time with it, but it wasn't anything that like blew me away. And I was like, oh. And I know some people are out there who are really fucking enjoying it, and that's awesome. But
yeah,
no, it's not awesome. You're not allowed to be nice.
If you have a decent fucking PC, or you don't have a last gen fucking console.
On PC, it runs like shit
and that's
too.
the whole thing. So if you're on the last gen console, you're
well,
not
I mean, like
having a good
it's
time.
not as bad as your older console, but it has issues with running.
I imagine it.
It's like the optimization isn't there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like the console can't handle it.
It's like how they did with.
I kept having to fuck with the sensitivity too because I was like, "This is fucking crazy feeling." Like,
yeah, that's not the sensitivity. That's the game.
It makes more sense then. I was a little tipsy, so I don't know.
Really?
Damn White Claws.
Wow, I found that hard to believe.
I know.
At least we know what excuses we're gonna hear now for playing a game with her. Oh, I'm drunk. It doesn't work.
Spooky saying it's not running as smooth as Grounded, and Grounded was also.
Oh, I would love a Time Splitters run.
Grounded ran a lot better, even on the OG Xbox.
Grounded will run on the fucking Xbox 360. Like they have it so well optimized. Like,
but don't compare either of those games. That's like the people comparing some other games that I'm just not going to talk about right now. But like, seriously, like don't. It's kind of hard to compare a walk around building simulator survival game compared to a first person like survival shooter. Like that's a complete that's very tough to
use.
I mean, it's
the
in the
game preview aspect.
Well, yeah, but also Grounded has been out there a lot
here's
longer.
The thing. Here, Sea of Thieves. That game has been nothing but a game preview with constant updates, right? And it's beautiful. It was gorgeous the day it hit, and it played on my dinosaur Xbox, my One X, my PC. Granted, it looked even better on PC, but I never, ever dropped frames because there was too much shit on screen.
And that's what I'm trying to get to. Also, is
but it was a complete
game. It's a game as a game preview. Yeah, all the other game previews that I've played have never been this bad. On the older generation.
Have you played PUBG? Bullshit, you're a liar. You've never played PUBG,
PUBG on like the One X.
This was worse than PUBG. Worse than PUBG.
No. I've seen too much of the game of this game right now, and PUBG was and still is worse. Because I'm sorry, that game.
No. Listen,
that was running like
at 6 frames a second. On last gen. Last gen, this is worse than PUBG.
No.
When the game lags and freezes where you can't play.
Okay, did you play PUBG on a regular one? Yeah, I did.
Yes.
And it was awful.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
It was bad, but it didn't get four.
It was playing. I was playing
on screen and then dropped to 12 frames per second.
Dude, I got trees on the screen and it froze. What are you talking about? PUBG
I lost assets. Like my guy'd be running around with no fucking upper torso, but I never had the frame rate issues that
PUBG
was rubber banding.
Extinction.
Garbage. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, game previews is what it is, though. I mean, that's the beauty of game previews. I mean, you want to pay for it to play it. That's up to you. You get a
but
discount.
You're also paying at a discount. Yeah, you're paying at a discount. You're paying for a game that's not finished. But I'm just saying, if you're playing it on last gen, it's not going to give it a good look. When you play it on a series, you had no problems, no issues, and it gave it a better look. That's all I'm saying is between the two gens, it's a horrible look for them. So if anybody hasn't played it on next gen, they're going to be like, fuck this shit. This game sucks. When you're playing on the current gen right now, you're like, man, this is great.
Yeah.
And Boogie,
barely any
Boogie
issues
Man
at
was
all.
Also true with Ark. Ark was awful. Jesus.
Ark, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know on Ark because I kept on dying within the first 5 minutes. Somebody would come by and slaughter me, and I'm like, fuck, I haven't even figured out how to like walk yet.
See, thank you, 3-Bit. See, I knew somebody was
actually.
on my side.
I'm pulling his name up because he's the last winner. He gets the next copy of Resident Evil 8.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Congrats!
3-Bit.
Congrats, you little shit biscuit.
Congrats. He wasn't going to buy it either at launch because he wanted to wait for everybody to see how it is. So now you have to play it. Haha.
Yep. So
I expect you to stream it, fucker.
Which one did he get again? I'm sorry.
Resident Evil 8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You get to have the big tall
you get
vampire
to play
lady
the
sit on
toned
you.
down version.
And Psycho, they were $2 super chat. I like turtles. I like turtles too, dude.
Ninja
But
Turtles are pretty.
the weird
badass.
part is just the smell of their tank when it gets warm.
That's
creepy.
also true. It's pretty bad.
Fuck yeah.
The smell of
No,
anybody's
crap
tank when
out.
it gets warm. Oh, you said tank, not tank.
Tank? What?
The hell, Drew?
All right, so we had 3 winners: Matt Burns, Silent Hill Dude, and 3-Bit. So what we'll do is these will all be on Xbox. I know I'm pretty sure I have. Make sure you're on my friends list on Xbox. When the game releases on Friday, I will gift you the game. And if you do not know my gamer tag, it's the same as my name here. It's real easy to spot.
The O's are zeros. Oh, what?
No, they are not. My gamer tag is exactly how you see it right there. Just send me a friend request, and I will gift you the game.
You spelled it wrong. It's Wilmy Jersey Hood.
Nah, fuck you, Leo.
That's not even a good joke.
No, it's
Your
not.
mom went to college.
Your mom went to college,
Mom
fucker.
went to college.
You know what? I'm buying that shirt, by the way, since now we have it in black.
I already did.
I have to buy it in black.
We
now.
have it in
Supposed
black.
to be in
and
what,
we
2
actually
weeks?
Changed the bland.
Took
ass.
long enough
actually-
for that black shirt. Good grief.
Matt, Cloud actually has your copy. He will actually send you the code directly, I think, through Twitter DMs. I think that's how he's doing that one.
Yeah, I think
We
he'll
all look
contact you.
at
Yeah.
DMs.
Yep. So Cloud will get with you and send you that code.
So unblock them.
Yeah, so unblock Cloud. Oh, never mind. He said he's already talked to you, Matt.
Matt. Fuck.
Cloud's calling him out or covering his ass. One of the two.
So I got one last topic, and I know this one's going to take a while. And it might be a heated conversation. Everybody's got a different point of view and a different perspective.
Let's go.
I have a guess.
Video game reviews.
Yes.
Well, I'm out of here.
Good thing Cloud's not here still.
So
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people are catching heat over Returnal. A lot of them could not even finish the game, barely made it anywhere in the game, but yet they reviewed the entire game. I'm a firm believer. I mean, at least get past the tutorial, unlike the guy that, reviewed
Cuphead.
Cuphead. At least be able to make it past the tutorial. Returnal is not an easy game. I know I've got 10 hours sunk into it.
Mhm.
If you cannot play the game, in my opinion, I don't think you should try to write a review on the entire fucking game.
Yeah.
And I know that some people don't like that. Oh, and speaking of Nano, yeah, but you got to remember, Nano, I was not involved in all that Outrider
And
stuff.
also, we didn't ever review it.
It wasn't
Yeah,
a
we
review.
didn't review. We didn't
You guys
review
talked
Outriders.
about it a lot.
Yeah,
We
we
just
talked
talked
about
We're
it.
excited about it.
So-
but it's not a review.
No
Yeah,
review.
exactly.
Actually, I think Fork did a paragraph of a review.
How's Fork doing after the whole Discord situation? Is he okay?
He's pretty upset. He had to go.
Oh, you know,
we
like
didn't talk about the PlayStation fucking Discord that everybody's fucking freaked out about for a whole 12
and
hours.
I was the one that
Oh
got
my
to
God.
ruin his day
Freaked
when I
out
sent
about
that to him. He's like,
But-
son of a bitch.
My belief is if you're going to be a
shit.
game reviewer and you want people to read your reviews and take you seriously, you should finish the game.
You
Or
hear
at
that,
least
Cloud?
at least play more than
Seems
50%
logical.
of it.
But no, I am with you. Like, no, I am with you. If you are reviewing it, which means you are actually going to be putting a score on it and you're going to talk about the whole entire game and actually try to give your feedback about why the game is good and maybe why it's bad and all the in-betweens, you have to beat the game. It's kind of like the reviewers that literally played 15 to 20 hours of Cyberpunk and said it was trash. Go suck a dick, because you did not play the game. You didn't. You played a portion of it, which didn't give you hardly any of the story. Didn't even give you you couldn't even get through the good parts of the game. Like it's obscene. Like it'd be like me, because I don't play Resident Evil. I wouldn't probably try. I mean, I would like to play Returnal. But I think I'd be
You
pissed
don't
off.
play Resident Evil?
I don't think I could get into like being able to beat it. But I'm gonna go put a review on there and say it's a 6 out of 10. How could I say it's a 6 out of 10 just because I suck at the game? Like that's pretty stupid, and that's my opinion. I have a little strong opinion on it, you should not be able to give a score and tell people that if it's good or bad only because you can't beat the game.
But it's your own opinion. Like, I know fucking 6 hours into the fucking game if I'm like, ooh, this is a great game or not. Like, I mean,
Yes. But you
for
should
me,
be able
I'm
to
like,
give a full review and a point.
But you can't.
if you put it in your review, if you put it in your review and say like, this is what I got, and then the game fucking sucked, I didn't want to finish it. Sorry.
Yeah, at least disclose how much.
Just disclose that this is a partial review.
Yeah, a partial review. I mean, a lot of them do that though. They say like, I got time played in it and shit like that. Like,
But they still give it like a 6 out of 10. I'm like, but you haven't played it though. Like you played 5 hours. That's not even a game.
See, I'm kind of torn on it. It's one of those things.
There's
where,
also genres where you can't really.
What was that,
finish
Fuzzy?
the game.
Go ahead, Fuzzy.
I was going to say I'm kind of torn on it. Like I think you can give it a review and a number score without completing it. Because perfect example, I'm a big Forza guy. You're not going to finish Forza completely
But that's not
unless
a
you put like a month
story-based
or so in it.
game, though.
It's very mechanics.
There's no plot to that.
Well, true, but it's one of those things like a Forza game or a driving game. You could probably get away with a couple of hours.
Yeah,
but when you go to score it, I definitely agree. You must disclose how much progression you've made, so that way it adds weight or subtracts weight to it. So if you've only played an hour of, like, let's say The Division, and you give it a 6 out of 10, I'm not going to even look at that review. Now, if you tell me you put in 40 hours in The Division, and you might not still complete it in 40 hours, you may not.
I was going to say, what about like 20
game.
hours in an Assassin's Creed game? Like, and you're halfway through, you know the mechanics of the game, and you're giving it a score. Like, the center of the game, and you have to.
Can't, because I still don't know the entire narrative. You don't know.
That's like playing Resident
But
Evil.
do you want to
for
read
5
a
hours
review
say
and know the whole narrative? Like, I mean, I don't.
But
We'll see the narrative. If you know the whole narrative, that would be kind of a spoiler at that point. So you don't want to necessarily.
You don't. Reviews aren't meant to give away the story. They're meant to tell you whether or not it's worth it. And if you did not play the entire story of a story-driven game, you cannot give an accurate review of it because you don't know. You
like,
have
think
no
about
how do you do an accurate review of a game that's 100 hours?
Some twist happens and it blows your mind, and all of a sudden the game went from a 6 to a fucking 9. You have no idea, and you could have missed it by minutes.
Bioshock.
Just by cutting it off early.
Let's say you
But that twist could also be side quests. I mean, you have a 100-hour game. How are you supposed to do that in a week? That's 40 hours of work.
Well, if it's your job.
But that's your job. You got a 40-hour work week. How are you supposed to do that? Your job is not your life. You can't live day and night without sleep to get that 100 hours.
Let's go to Bioshock as an example. Everyone's played Bioshock, right? And
Bio what?
And
Bioshock.
about
Never heard of it. Is that a new
game.
game?
approximately how long into the story does Wujikani happen? Like 3/4 of the way in?
Yeah.
Let's say you quit halfway through and gave a review on Bioshock. Your review is pointless. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It had like 20 seconds into it. Because isn't it on the note?
Leo, shut the fuck up. Hi, Fork. I'm channeling you right now.
He's not the one that tells me to shut the fuck up. It's Wilmy.
No, Fork does a lot. But let Bioshock though. Like, there's a significant plot element that is revealed fairly late in the game that describes your entire character's motivation as to why he's doing what he's doing. If you stop playing that before that happens, and then you give a score to that game, like, it's fucking pointless. It's worthless, right? You can say the powers are cool.
So
the first-person shooting,
the mechanics
a little
are
sketchy,
cool.
but
The music
you know,
is okay. The
plot,
visuals are fine.
The plot it didn't grab me. It's like, well, you have no idea what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, but if it didn't grab you, it didn't grab you.
But if you don't get to the major point of the plot, your plot review score is irrelevant.
So then, what about Last of Us 2, right? Was it Last of Us?
All of this.
Yeah, Last of Us 2.
Last of Us, if you stopped after
when it
two men
switched.
died, it'd be stupid.
If you stopped when Ellie went back to the movie theater in Seattle and stopped at that point in time and gave your review based on that story, it's fucking garbage because you didn't even play half the game.
I just think there's genres that you can, like we said, the racing, my farming fucking game. Like, if I was going to review Stardew, I'm not going to fucking play through
it for
3 years.
But
here's the other thing: how do you know where to stop? You don't know where to stop, and if you have a
story-driven game,
you'll never make it.
You stop at the end.
Story-driven games, I completely agree. I completely agree with story.
Right. But if you only have a certain amount of time,
then you
to do this.
That's not the point.
That's not the point.
Then someone else should do it.
Yeah, then somebody else should do it.
Someone else should do it.
Yeah, if it's your job, you should.
If it's your job to review a single-player game that has.
That's what I'm getting at.
We're not talking about
like us. They're limited time.
I'm not.
There's a limited time that they have.
I'm not.
They say, hey,
I'm aware.
So and so is assigned to this.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to Cloud on his thing there.
They need it. Right, but they need to be able to know and have enough time to do this. If they don't have enough time, then they can only write what they know of.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I'm not defending them, but I'm trying to put like a little bit more reasoning into it.
I am aware of the reasoning, and writers have deadlines and all that stuff. But if you have if you have an 80-hour single-player narrative game and you only play 15 hours, your review is dog shit.
Yep.
Well,
I didn't say 15 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying in my example.
Well, that's where
but I'm saying an example of a 100-hour game. You only have 40 hours to do it. So are you supposed to play just the straight-up single-player game? Because you're never going to make it if you never hit any side quests. How are you supposed to talk about anything if you never hit a side quest?
Reviews 2 days in advance.
Some people only have a couple days.
And
so you'll never finish a game.
But you can't review a single.
But also, not everybody has to have a
game.
review on.
I mean, I don't think for those bigger games.
That's true. That's, I think, is the thing. Like, everybody believes that you have to have your review on launch day, and I personally believe the people that do typically, and I'll say all of them, typically don't have the game finished, so they have a incomplete review of the game. Yet they're still going to give it a score because they can only say, "I only had so many hours in it." That's fine. You put a score on it, that just means, okay, fine, you don't mean anything to me if you say, like you, I know you're saying like a 100-hour game. There's hardly any game out there that's literally just 100 hours that is said to say 100 hours. Like, everybody plays games differently, and these people that are reviewing games typically go through and, in most genres, just run through it, get to the story, run through it all. Yeah, they may do a few side missions, but just go through the story. And you could do side missions, and of course, like an Assassin's Creed type game, side missions, majority of those are just, again, what they are, just side missions that don't do anything with a story. However, Cyberpunk, kind of different there. They did a little bit different with their side story stuff because it actually completes your full story. So, I mean, again, each game is definitely different, but to only play a game that is made to be a 40, 50, 60-hour game for the full complete story, but you completed it in 10 and you want to tell me you gave it a 6 out of 10. Sorry.
No, I agree with you there.
Review means nothing.
Yeah.
Right, I agree with you there. They need to be able to play. It's just you don't know until you finish it where the stopping point or the turnaround would be for that game.
It's
not
so
all games have that
on the
turnaround.
reviewer at the same time. So
right,
like it's so drastic between people that review games. Like it is insanely different between this person and this person. This person over here will give you details on mechanics and gameplay itself. Like whatever the fuck those are, that's what they'll focus on. That can be done in hours, regardless of how long the game is. Story narrative driven shit is going to be in its own thing. Like it varies so drastically from reviewer to reviewer on what they focus on and what they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's story driven, if there's a good narrative and you have to finish it to even know what the fuck's going on, you cannot review that game in half the time it takes to complete it. That is not possible. I don't give a fuck who says otherwise. You cannot do it. It's like watching the first 30 minutes of a fucking movie and telling me it's awesome and you loved it. That doesn't work that way. But if you want to tell me that it's tense, you give me some of the atmosphere and tell me about that to get me to want to watch it, yeah, that makes sense. Just like a game. You give me the mechanics and the gameplay and you tell me how it feels, how it plays. If it feels like it's building something around itself, yeah, sure.
So
but
initial
you can't give
impressions.
it a score, and you can't.
Yeah, initial impressions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Initial impressions. That's not a review.
That's not.
Is it?
That's not.
Yeah,
It's not a fucking review. So let's just squash the whole fucking thing right now and say, if it's a story-driven game, you finish that motherfucker before you tell me what you think about it.
See,
like
but
that's
I'm
it.
also
If you want to give me a review about a game that don't give two fucks, go play Call of Duty and tell me how it plays, motherfucker. Because that's not story-driven shit. That's aimless fucking zombies running around with guns. That's it.
Now, I'm
end of fucking story.
Now, I'm a big car enthusiast. So when you look at car enthusiast reviews or car reviews in general, you'll have like initial impressions. You'll also have scored reviews. But cars are different because it's not a story where you have to go through all the depths of it. But a lot of times they'll have like an extended or a long-term review, like a revisit. Would that be an acceptable thing? So like, let's say a 40-hour game.
Thieves, I think.
Yeah, like a 40-hour game. They played the first 10 hours where it has like a multiplayer aspect, co-op, the main story. They do their initial impressions, and that's ready for launch day. So that way, you know, if it's bug-free, you get the basics. You can go in, and if you're on the fence, you can make your decision. And then they're like a week later, all right, we finished it. Here's the follow-up. Here's some of the things, spoiler-free, that you're going to like, enjoy, or maybe some of the things for if you're a fan of this genre, here's where they've shifted things that may or may not be to your liking. And just, I guess the big thing would be to revise or change the terming that they're using for like those launch day reviews and change them to launch day impressions or something to that effect.
Or just have review in progress. Like it's kind of like, you know, if you reviewed, I mean, like we talked about earlier, second
parts, right? Part
like
one,
well, yeah, like
boom,
Second Extinction. Like if you reviewed Second Extinction because you can pay for it, which I know a lot of people, you know, have that aspect. If you can pay for it, that means you can give it an honest review. It's kind of like a yes and a no. It's kind of like it's still not a full game preview, but it is game preview. But you can also pay for it, so it's like that's in that weird gray area. That is a weird gray area there, I guess, with actually giving it a true score. Because to me, it's not a finished game, so why try to score it? But that's just me.
Yeah.
But I could pay for a beta and then I could score it. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, no, because
you wanted to, you could.
I mean,
you could, but it's not right because it's not ready.
It's
that gray area that we're dealing with again.
Amazing, 120 out of 100. Just because
I mean,
that fucking.
And I've always said this before, though, too, is you know we need to go back to the old style ways before we had the internet and we only had magazines to go off of. back with the Electronic Gaming Monthly and all that, right?
Maybe.
Oh, people that
Yeah.
actually
Informer and
played
all that
video
shit.
games reviewed shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But they reviewed what they liked, right? So you had an RTS player, and Boogeyman even said the same thing. I read it a little bit ago. If you're an RTS player, you're the one that's reviewing it, because you know exactly what you like. If you're an RTS person, anybody that's an RTS person is going to understand what you're talking about and knows. But when you're a FPS person reviewing an RTS, you're not going to like this thing. You're not going to know the nuances of what RTSs are, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not skilled in that way. So you're not going to be able to review certain games a certain way. If you're not interested in that type of game, or if you're not a story-driven person and you're always playing Rainbow Six Siege, and then you're given Days Gone, you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
Right?
It'd be a bit unfair
like
to have somebody not a fan of that genre review it.
Yeah.
Without
right, and that's what a lot of the bigger
he's the only
companies
guy
are doing.
who's not busy that day, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
The profession, the whole quote unquote professional reviewer, that's I guess what we're all really talking about when we're like, you shouldn't review it if you haven't played it all the way through, whatever. Like, I definitely get the whole car racing game thing or multiplayer only game, that sort of, like, you can only play it so much to know, okay, this is what the game's like, versus, like we've all said, story driven games, you can't write a review on a game when you don't know the whole story.
And see, doing it by content creators, everybody has it, and I don't care who you are, and you can claim you don't. Everybody has a cognitive bias. If you are a huge Xbox gamer and you're trying to review a PlayStation game, you're going to review that game much harder than you would an Xbox title, and vice versa.
Yeah. And if it was a cross-platform and you're an Xbox guy playing it on a PlayStation, you're not going to be used to the controls. Even if you're more a fan of the Xbox controls, you're going to be a little bit harder on it because of whatever issues you're having.
Those goddamn symmetrical sticks.
Exactly.
I keep dying every time I get off a cover.
But that's the whole thing is you're
the stupid X button is not an X; it's a damn cross. What the hell?
Cross for life.
Yeah, and I mean, there's going to be a bias in any type of review, and even these gaming sites, these professionals, they have a bias to one company or the other.
That's true.
So
yeah, we wear the shoes and put them on Twitter.
Yeah, and see, me personally, I don't read reviews because I don't give a fuck what somebody else thinks about a game. I've never read a review, and I'm not going to start anytime soon.
Never?
Never. I've got no reason to.
Sometimes because
I read Clouds.
I read Clouds.
Reviews half time,
I read Clouds, but
I will say
he's one of us.
If it's a game that I'm thinking about buying and I'm not sure and I don't know anybody, I read it. I read reviews. Me personally, I'm a reader. Like that's what I prefer. I like.
And
to do that.
I read like the few that I have read, even though it's very tough for me because I'm from Alabama, so it takes me some time reading stuff. But
Power Square, Grandma.
like Season Gaming, I mean, I'll throw them out there. They do a very good job because they literally do. If they do review a story-driven game, guess what? They have finished the freaking game. Nice. And that's when they put out the review. Or if they put out a impressions, they tell you it's an impressions, and they don't give you the value of what they think the game is at the end. They wait until they have finished it. So, you do have publications out there that actually care. Iron Lords is another. Both, to me, those are the ones that just come to mind that I have gone on their sites, read their reviews, and go, you know what? Cool. And some of them I've actually have made me go into and want to play a certain game. Just because the way they write, and some people can just write very well. Like I just can't do that. I know I can't write something to make you go, holy shit, I need to play this game. And I've literally read quite a few people's different things. And I'm like, holy shit, like it makes me just want to play the game. And even if I did play it, which I have played one of the ones that Cloud reviewed, and then I went to play it and I hated it, but I was okay. It was fine. He liked it, and he made me at least want to play it because of his review. So I'll at least say that.
Yeah, I guess one of my issues is the fact that they don't give reviewers enough time to get into the game, and they always have to rush through it. So, and whether or not...
I wouldn't say always. I mean, shoot, you got some people that reviewed Resident Evil 8, and they've had it since the beginning of this week. So, I mean, that's plenty of time to beat that game easy, tenfold. So,
especially with the pussification of it.
Now, like Cyberpunk, we all know that was a shitty situation to begin with. But like Assassin's Creed, I'm pretty sure everybody had it a week prior. I know a lot of people did have it a week prior and were able to bring out. I know Season Gaming was able to bring out theirs on launch day. Dan did a damn good job of that. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, people can do it and they can get it done. It's just if they want to. I guess that's the other thing. Some of these people probably like, screw it. I don't feel like doing it. I'm gonna put out my 7, say what I want to say. I'm gonna go to the next game, and that's probably what they do because they got to get paid.
Yeah, because I don't think these guys don't get paid by the hour. They get paid by the article.
Right.
Exactly.
Words,
so the faster they do it, the better
words per article.
And just so you're straight, you're not going to get a score out of me for Returnal. So I beat the first biome, and that's all I've been at. So I can give you an early impressions after 6 or 7 hours. I beat him once. Feeling pretty good.
Cloud said he's gonna draw pictures for his next review.
That's a fucking weird ass take, yo. That is a weird ass take, Titan.
And Titan, you got a point, dude. Metacritic is a system that completely
needs to be added to Metacritic. Yeah,
it's a giant pile.
Now Metacritic is a joke.
We added Metacritic. Yeah, that's
it's a great idea. It's just the fact that people can manipulate it.
We're talking user reviews right now, right?
Yeah. To me, user reviews should just be gone. Like, I don't see why that's even there. That's pointless.
No, but then again, if you take that away, then you're going right back to the same thing we've been talking about for 30 minutes about the reviewers.
Yeah, but it's so bad. I guess it's so bad. I mean, that's why I'm glad I have people I trust, like y'all that do play games. I can talk to y'all about them, and other people that play games like that. I guess that's why I do like our community, because I can at least say it out there, like, what do y'all think about this game? And some people are saying they love it or hate it, whatever. So at least there's people out there that play these games versus just waiting for these reviews. And I think that's where too many people do put too much on. Oh, this game got a 9 out of 10. Ha ha ha. Like, who cares? Yeah. Like, does it really matter?
It's supposed to be used as scoring to help you.
It died a long time ago. It has no place in the gaming industry. It should just fall off the goddamn. It's on its way out. I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Yeah,
I mean, it's getting hammered every game that gets dropped. I mean, it's got to die eventually. I mean, seriously, I apologize for anybody that works there, but your platform's dog shit.
Well, if they work for Metacritic, I'm sure they're not in the chat right now.
Yeah, they're definitely not. I'm pretty sure they would have had it dipped out by now.
Give Game Beyond the
that's
box
the thing, though.
Let's see what kind
when you don't deal with
we have one, by the way.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't deal with the user scores and you only look at the publication scores are also weighted. Okay, so yet again, so IGN can have a weight of 3, while some Season Gaming, if they're in there, have a weight of 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did a average Metacritic one time because I was really curious about some game. I don't remember what it was, but I added up every fucking score, divided it, and it was the exact score.
Well, that's good.
It was the exact average. So there's no weights there, but at least Metacritic, I'm not defending them, but at least there's like an actual score that, not talking about users, because we've seen what the user reviews are for some shit. but at least you can put like a 73 as opposed to something like Rotten Tomatoes for movies, where it's basically it's yes or no.
Yeah,
that's the rating. It's yes or no. So you have it. So I mean, I don't know. Is one better than the other? Fuck, I don't know. But
and that's the funny thing is I rate it meh, and nah. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's for me. It's not for me, and whatever.
This was dog shit, or it was okay. I mean, thumbs up, I guess.
Yeah, no,
and that's
exactly.
For me,
it's a
not
fucking
for you.
broken system, and it can't be fixed.
And
No,
see, the
it-
bad
well, it
part, you
can't be,
get you get fanboys on both sides of the fence that will go and just
I'm gonna
bomb
fuck
a
you up,
game
Titan.
just
Just
because
You
of
want
the
to go
simple
against
fact
that?
it's on the console they don't like.
Yes,
Breath of the Wild.
a hun-
Look at that
no,
one.
hey,
Perfect
no.
tens all the way
MLB the
across.
show. You read any
No,
of those
exactly.
user
I was gonna
ratings?
say Sean said it exactly. Go look at
MLB the
MLB The Show 21.
user ratings on
I
both PS
understand.
and
And-
Xbox,
and-
and it's just like
Yes,
it's a gong show.
it's
man.
stupid. Like I can understand. Yes, I have probably had a little bit more issues out of 21 than I ever did with 19. So okay, but that game has not scored underneath an 82
It's not
in
a
its
zero.
life. Like
It's
in
the
its
best
life.
it's ever been.
And so
it's got the lowest score.
And so literally this game just and literally you'll look at and it just says this came to Xbox 0.
Zero.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and see the bad
Like-
part, it's people that have not played the game, will not play the game. They're just doing it. They're
Just
just
to
doing
make
it to bomb the score.
Because
Yeah,
they have accounts.
Which-
plastic boxes.
Which is why Metacritic should do exactly the way Steam does. On Steam, if I review a game, they
You have to
check
have
to make
completed.
sure I've played
Yep.
some of that game.
It's a true statement.
Yeah.
That goes into that review because
That
I've
makes
actually
sense.
reviewed quite a few
Weird.
games on Steam. So I've done that. And it wants to make sure you've played that game.
And that's how and honestly that's exactly what it should
I mean,
be.
that's how it should be,
Motherfuckers out there
definitely.
that will seriously run through a game on its easiest anything, just fly through it just to do that. Like, it's,
But see, that's the
it's
case.
not
These
a
little fuckers don't
fixable
play
system.
games, though, dude. They don't play
Okay,
games. That's
now-
the
They
problem.
don't.
Now,
but they will.
I know you said like
They're
put on
hardcore
like
like
easy.
that.
It's fine if you put a game on easy to fly through it.
No, I
to do
get
it,
that,
like,
but
certain things.
you
But
know what I mean, right?
no, I know
Like,
exactly what you mean.
It
yeah.
won't deter them from being like,
No, yeah.
I gotta fucking review bomb this motherfucker. Give me 2 hours.
You
Oh,
see
yeah,
it on
yeah.
They'll
Xbox
figure it
Store
out
too. Like the game won't
somehow.
even be out yet. It's just up for pre-order, and you just see fucking reviews underneath it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like people
Yeah.
are just like, fuck this game. Oh, I'm like, wow, calm down, dude.
Yep.
Game's not even
Yeah.
out yet.
Fuck this game because my uncle molested me.
You're just like, what the hell? Like, oh, wow. Like I
Well,
played
they-
a version
I
of
think
this
I've
game.
seen that.
and
I think I've seen
why
that.
are they
review.
I was
remaking
gonna
this
say, I've seen a
game?
few of those
Let's
reviews.
be real for a second. Okay, the best thing you can do as a gamer, if you need a review or want
Listen
a
to your
review,
friends.
yes, the people closest to you that you trust,
Absolutely.
and independent reviewers, smaller independent reviewers will give you a god to honest opinion, and I guarantee you they played the fuck out of it, and they will give you their honest opinion.
And they
Stop
won't
going to
backtrack.
IGN,
I
stop
agree to
going
that.
Metacritic. So fuck them
Yeah.
all. All right, they're
Matter of
fucking.
fact, let's see.
These people are businesses, corporations. They rely on it. That's why they're playing this side once and this side once, and they're
Matter of
licking
fact,
this
let's
guy's
see.
balls and this guy's balls.
I'm gonna do one now for Returnal. I'm logged into the Gaming Beyond the Box.
That's how it works.
It's not on
Mechanic-
Xbox 0.
Mechanic, but no.
It's an
You
Xbox
can
thing.
you guys can actually search for this later to see if it shows up. Mechanics are great. Gunplay is great. I put peanut butter on my balls and my dog refused to lick it. I give it a 1.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yep, best review of the year. Right there.
Well,
So
that is glorious.
and it's submitted.
Meta.
It's almost like the Amazon reviews for sugar-free gummy worms.
Oh yeah, that was the greatest thing.
You said
like,
that was for Returnal?
like 10 years ago, Fuzzy.
It takes a while for
Was
them
it
to show
10
up.
years ago?
It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Amazing, just amazing. I have to
So
find
on that note, let's get everybody the hell out of here so we can go and actually play some games.
Yes.
Because unlike some podcasts, we actually are gamers. So, and we do like to play games here, at least on occasion.
Story.
And I want to go eat some fucking fajitas.
We'll go eat you some fajitas.
Oh yeah, fajitas.
But
I had
first,
tacos for supper.
since we didn't get your intro, Husk,
I love me.
we'll
some
get your
that.
outro. So, Husk, tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and potentially order the brand new Elvis vibrator with 3-speed limited double girl of Jailhouse Rock.
V2.
I was waiting for him to walk away.
Still in development.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
Leo.
Fuck you.
You can find me
Canadian
in
piece of
all of the places that matter.
Or Nova Scotian piece of
ACS
shit.
Husk
Wrong.
or ACS_Husk. And I believe we are talking to Randall Thor on
Who?
Saturday at 8 Eastern on this channel. So we'll see you Saturday.
That's the tomato guy, right?
Yes.
That is Randall Tomato.
Rand Tomato.
All right. Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
He fell
Or
asleep.
not.
Or not.
Hurrah, please.
I guess he's
Red?
out.
Well, I can hear his dial up.
All right. Well, Miss Whiteclaw.
Hello.
Lady, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at lady_AF. That's LAIDY_AF. You can find me here on Wednesday nights hanging out with these fucking assholes.
I take offense to that.
No
Fuck
kidding.
you,
I don't.
lady.
You can find me Tuesdays on Noobs and Pros with two other fucking assholes. And then you can find me on Friday on Xbox Ultimate with 6 other fucking assholes. So, yeah.
That's a lot
pretty
of
fun.
assholes to be fucking.
I know.
I
I have a
know.
lot of
That's a
assholish
lot.
friends.
That's a lot.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
You guys
Dread,
are
are
all
you
up.
back?
Sometimes dicks have
Yeah, I'm back.
assholes.
All right, Dreadpool, tell everybody what you got back. Just tell everybody where they can find you.
Oh, they can find me on infinite repeat of crashing blue screen on my PC. That's where they can find me. Twitter, Dreadpool, Ozo Zeros. Moving on. You know
Still
where
on
to find the
Stadia?
rest of the stuff.
Still on Stadia?
No,
All right.
no, I've been gone from Stadia for like 2 months now. Where have you
And-
been?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
And,
PS5.
and Fuzzy, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on the Shop Podcast on Saturdays. I think that's 6 p.m. Arizona time, currently 9 p.m. Eastern time, with a good group of guys on there talking games, talking shop. You can find me on PSN at Fuzzy_Belvedere. You can find me on Twitter at Fuzzy_Belvedere or Xbox Live at Fuzzy Space Belvedere. More than likely playing Division or Forza, and hopefully, doing well on the boxing tournament here soon with Husk
Good luck.
and quite a few others. So we'll see how that goes.
Fuzzy, are you in Arizona?
No, I'm in
Oh.
Pennsylvania, but
Oh.
the 2 of the guys from the Shop Podcast are in Arizona,
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
Next to me.
Arizona doesn't. Well, aren't you in Arizona?
I'm in Arizona.
Yeah, for whatever reason, you
We don't
guys
do
don't
daylight
do.
savings.
Was it daylight savings time? So it's like
I'm sorry you got to deal with that, Fuzzy.
I'm in the Twilight
We,
Zone.
we know the feeling.
Whatever.
No, but I want to thank you guys for having me on. It was awesome. Chat was awesome. You guys are always awesome. Thank you again.
Oh, it's good to have you. And Bomber, tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Of course, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414. And then, or if you can't find me there, then you can't find me anywhere. But of course, here every Wednesday night at 8 Eastern Standard Time. You know the damn drill.
HR Bomber, Ozer Zeros.
All right, and Sean, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me at, I'm going to stop my cam in case you want to see my icon there. Peniac Giant, Twitter, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network as well. Just hanging out, playing some games, whatever I want to do. Not taking anything too seriously. Let's do it. Memes are funny.
Thank you.
Memes
I think they are.
Memes are funny.
Fucking correct.
All right, and Leo, tell everybody where they can find you.
Thanks for everyone coming out for the show. Sean, Buzzy, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me again.
Fuck those guys.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I know it was you, Leo. I know it was all you, dude.
Leonidas 1084 everywhere. There you go, Wilmy. Take it away.
What in the world? Your voice went really low all of a sudden.
He's trying to establish dominance.
He's trying to throat his mic.
Yeah. All right, and of course you can find me on Wilmy Hood on everything. Matter of fact, just Google Wilmy Hood. I'm on every fucking thing you can think of possibly.
Just don't hit images.
Yeah, because you'll see.
You don't want to see that.
Yeah, you'll have a flood of pages. And like I said, I will stream Resident Evil 8. I don't know if I'm going to do it Friday or Saturday, but I will put up a post to let you know because I think I may end up being disappointed in this game. I just hope I'm wrong. And on that note, does anybody else have anything they want to add?
Balls deep in a bag of assholes.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, that's not quite what I had in mind, but all right. All right. And on that note, everybody have a great night. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Wednesday night.
Happy.
No, I'm being serious. The fucking dog would not lick my nuts, and I'm really fucking pissed off about it, so I gave the game a bad review. I don't care.
#FNP.
Hey, where can we buy some Gaming Beyond the Box merchandise?